Hello. Hello, everyone. How are we doing today?
Yeah, hello.
How are we doing today? How are we doing? Welcome back to PanickingCandy Yap about stuff.
You've titled Candy complains about being old again, plus 18 VTuber. Why add the plus? I guess we do say some of the most horrid shit I could think of.
I feel like just like a safety thing. It's like I don't want to like deal with that. It's like a...
You know, that's valid. That's valid. Because I thought about it and I was like, oh, that makes it sound like NSFW connotations. And then I took another second to be like, well, considering the conversational topics.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but like fortunately, like me complaining on being old has nothing to do with my boner, and also do with my back.
Yeah, your vertebrae is just all.
Yeah, what did you call me once? A linguini vertebrae bitch?
Yeah, I did. I do that anytime you piss me off. For some reason my brain just ad-libs insults.
Yeah. I don't even know what that means. But it's good.
Oh no, making adult videos on the internet. That's for our OnlyFans page. You have to pay primo for that.
Yeah. Oh, before I forget, I purchased a thing for stream.
Okay.
To encourage people to give me money.
Oh, no.
If you send beats, it throws shit at me now. Like this. Ow. 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 Ow.
You're... Oh.
Ow. Ow. Like that.
Yeah.
There's also a channel point redeem where you can throw a bike at me.
Everyone can just be like, get off the stage!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should replace the models with tomatoes. Maybe I can do that. I also had a redeem where you can throw a bike at me. And I replaced the bonk with a 3D bonk. The bonk animation with a 3D bonk that actually makes my model like recoil.
That's pretty cool.
Ow.
Bike heat action. The Yakuza.
I should make the bike bigger, I think. I need to like tweak that. I'm still figuring it out.
You should. It should also go like head first. Like it should be on top of you in the animation.
And the bonk is 3D now, so you can also try the bonk. And yeah, I made it like for maximum chaos. I decided to like I make one object spawn for every beat. So if someone sends 100 beats, which is like $1, I think, it throws 100 objects at me. So it should be fun. I think my channel is set to 18+, but I just want to make sure. I don't know. I don't really know how like Twitch handles that, to be honest.
What?
Like the age, whatchamacallit? Verification?
Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I suppose you need to list it as 18+, and then it just starts flagging for accounts that need to verify.
Yeah, I don't know. But I think my streams are always like marked as like significant profanity or vulgarity, yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like profanity is one thing. People, the way the whole situation goes, people are going to find it regardless. Like profanity is one thing. It's like, yeah, it depends on the topics that you're talking about, though.
Yeah. What are the content labels that Twitch has? It's politics and sensitive social issues, drugs, gambling, significant profanity or vulgarity, sexual themes, and violence. Interesting. Are we sexual themes?
Brownie, it's delicious. Sexual what?
Sexual themes. Are we sexual themes?
Teams?
As in THE.
Oh, themes.
Themes.
I don't know. We talked about the bouncy castle before. That was pretty weird.
Yeah. And today I wanted to ask you, like, if you could choose any sound for your boner to make, what would it be?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like you don't want it to be making a noticeable sound, though.
Yeah, but this is reality now. You live in a world where like you will always make a sound, but you get to choose what sound it is.
I think the boing is pretty standard, like most people would go there. So I'm trying to think of something interesting and original.
I think mine will be like like the little ping that the M1 Garand makes when it runs out of ammo. You ever heard that one? The Garand ping. You ever heard that?
Play it. I want to. I don't think I know the actual name of it, so I'd have to hear it.
Wait. Okay, here he goes.
I heard it.
No, that was just like the slide going back. Here's the ping. That ping.
That sounds too metallic.
Yeah, but it's funny.
that sounds like your Deus Ex Hanser.
I don't know. Like that's weird. Like Meat has never Meat is another VTuber. She's like a cave woman. And she has never like struck me as like particularly vulgar. So I don't know why. Maybe just like because we know like Twitch hates VTubers. We all know that Twitch hates VTubers, so I don't know. Maybe it's because of that.
I want the Taco Bell song, the Taco Bell gong song, like the.
Yeah, I know. Every time you...
I thought about it for a second. I was just like, yeah, that works.
And you imagine being on a like on a fucking bar and you see a hot woman and you just boom with the echo around the entire like bar.
Yeah, exactly. I need some like ominous. I need an ominous sound to it.
Maybe it can be like the Skyrim level up sound.
Oh yeah, that would work too.
Or yeah, I think the Taco Bell gong is like a pretty good one. Okay.
Thank you.
So why is Candy going to complain about being old? You may be asking yourself that question.
Yeah, you rant yourself, Queen.
Why is Candy going to complain about being old? Well, because I cannot take naps anymore. Every time I take a fucking nap, I wake up with my back hurting. I cannot like fucking take naps anymore. What am I supposed to do if I cannot even sleep during the day? Do I need a new mattress? Is that it?
You might need a new mattress.
How often are you supposed to replace your mattress?
Oh, good. That's a good question because I don't replace mine that often. These are the problems of the poor.
Yeah, it's like I hear thoughts about like replace this item every 2 years, and I'm like, do I look like I'm made of money?
Yeah, exactly. Dude, anytime someone tells you is like, why aren't you like rotating your phone out every 3 years? It's like because they're expensive. What are you on?
Yeah, and it still works. Like, and it still works. Fuck
yeah.
You.
That being said, even then, sometimes it's just too expensive. My phone's battery sucks, but like I deal with it because I'm not gonna drop a few hundred on a new phone anytime soon.
Yeah.
The mattress thing says it needs to be replaced every 7 to 10 years.
Yeah. I think mine is like 25 years.
Okay, yeah, no, that kind of goes beyond the pale, Gandy. You might need a new mattress. And you know who could offer it? Our sponsor this week. It's Casper Mattresses. I wish. I really wish.
Yeah, I'm 20. I am almost 28. I am almost 28. So yeah, I am older than the mattress, and I am old. My knees hurt. My back hurts. Whenever I wake up, my spine sounds like bubble wrap. It's like every single vertebra is like going like. It's a nightmare.
I don't know. I had a nap earlier today, and like I feel like lately, some of the best naps I ever get is like because caffeine's not gonna do it because like I crash faster now with caffeine. Is I drink caffeine, I'll immediately nap, and then I'll wake up, and that caffeine has processed in my system, and I'm well rested, so I'm not gonna crash later, and I just feel like unstoppable.
Yeah.
I was like super wired while I was at a thrift store bargain hunting. Like I was just like, yeah, this is the most useless expenditure of my fucking energy. But hey,
yeah, I don't know. I tried caffeine and it just makes me sleepy like immediately.
That's because you have ADD. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I finally got an appointment for like the fucking neuropsychiatrist. So maybe I will get like on some actual meds now.
Yeah, that's good. It keeps, you need what is it? I think they're different ADD medicines.
It's
like
meth. It's meth.
Yeah, it's pretty much meth, but it's like there's Adderall, there's Concerta. I don't know the others. Oh, Vyvanse. I remember my friend was on Vyvanse, and that helped her. Although to be fair, like all of those, from what I've heard, like you do lock in, but like you lock in so bad that you'll forget to eat.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay. And
No,
it's like
the
it
problem
wires
is
you
that like
more.
the problem is I already do that.
Yeah.
I already do that, but it happens like not often enough. That's the problem.
Mhm. Yeah, no. There were times where during my uni stints when I really had to focus and study, I would get lost in time and then I'd forget to eat, and I'd only be able to tell once I got started getting headaches and stuff.
Yeah. No, I realized I need to eat when I started like paradoxically puking.
Mhm.
You know how like if you spend like really long time not eating, your body starts to like puke for some reason.
Yeah.
That's when I realized I need to like probably eat something. But like I have another problem regarding like eating, and that is like especially when I'm like in a high stress situation like a deadline or something like that. And that is like when I'm stressed out or like angry, my stomach just like refuses to accept anything. So even if I want to eat, I cannot eat.
You lose your appetite when you're angry.
No, but like it's not just a matter of like appetite. It's a matter of like I physically cannot eat anything anymore. It's like my body recoils.
Okay, that's weird. Cause like I can kind of get it if I'm sad or if I'm anxious, but angry doesn't usually affect my hunger as much.
Angy. No, like it's like pretty much for me. It's pretty much any like strong negative emotion. Like that does that. So when I'm dealing with a deadline or whatever, I cannot eat anyway.
Anxiety will just fuck me up regularly. You know what the funny thing is? Like, as awful as anxiety is, it's one of the reasons why like I lost a lot of weight too.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh.
No, but like
I used to be like, I think I've lost like 20 to 30 pounds because of it.
Yeah. No, but the problem with me is that I am like 195 centimeters tall, and I only weigh like 65 kilograms, so I cannot lose any more weight.
Yeah, no, you are dreadfully thin. You're less than me. You're far less than me.
No, but like I don't know why, because I don't know if it's something with metabolism, or if I just have like a giant fucking like tapeworm or something. But it doesn't matter how much I eat. I pretty much never like change weight. Like I never go up.
Could just very likely be your metabolism. Certain things have to like go into place to.
Because
I think only a few certain extreme cases like actually change up your metabolism. So
yeah, because I have periods where I eat like a fucking pig, and I pretty much never go above 70.
Well, it's because it's all going to your ass.
But that would have some weight too.
That would.
It's probably the anxiety, maybe. I know I have like an enlarged heart because of the anxiety. Like a doctor told me that the other day, I have like an enlarged heart. Right?
She just has too much love to give.
No, it's because like when you spend like too much time with your like heart going too fast, because it's a muscle, it starts like getting swole.
Yeah, I can see that.
But the problem is that because the heart can never stop, it never like has the chance to like lose that swollenness again. So it just stays big, and that's a problem because like it means it has to work harder. So now I'm at a higher chance of having a heart attack.
We'll fix this. Don't worry.
I need a heart transplant. I'll take yours, pretty please.
Mine?
Yours is probably too small.
What the? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it is true. Like what Kila is saying is like
I have anxiety too.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have an enlarged. Oh well, no, I have had to go to the heart doctor before because I think like because of my anxiety I have gotten I did have a scare about an irregular heartbeat situation. But then like they had to check and it's like because people forget to like forget to talk about the fact that your heart has a lot of electrical signals and stuff too.
Yeah.
And they had to do tests on that. And it's like, it's not anything serious, but it's just like, yeah, you're gonna have to come in regularly.
Just to be
And then
sure.
we have to document like your physical activity so you don't so you can like you know, definitely need a little more physical activity, but you also shouldn't be like overstraining. So it's like, all right, fine.
Yeah. And you know what I should probably like get more regular checkups too.
It's just it's just
But
something.
I don't know.
I have to book.
I
my
don't
next
like going to the
appointment.
doctor. It annoys me.
I don't mind. I don't mind for the most part. I think it's just I just like the waiting room more than anything. Like
Yeah.
actual talk with the doctor. Actual talk with the
like,
doctor is just
that is the problem.
Like,
That is the problem for me. Like I never get anxious about like talking to the doctor. The problem for me is like all the time is like the commute and the waiting and the lines to get the papers and like.
And it's just like it's annoying because like you can even, depending on your doctor, you can even like book an appointment beforehand, but it's just like they'll still have you wait.
Yeah.
So you're just like sitting there in a waiting room with some of the worst music you've ever heard, bored out of your mind, and then you go.
No, they don't even play music around here.
Oh, we get the same old shit stations. If I have to hear, I had a bad day again. Also, why are you playing that in a doctor's office? That is not good for the morale.
Yeah, I feel like everyone there is having a bad day. I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, maybe
Did you
someone
think
has
it's
a
like,
good day.
oh, they'll all like feel better because it's relatable? I think the other one was like, if I had $1 million, if I had $1 million, that song.
Do they play the fucking? Now that it's the season, do they play the fucking Mariah Carey song?
No, but that's almost every retail service. When I had to work retail once, I was dreading ever working long enough to hear that song. Because, like, it does get stuck in every employee's head and they just want to die.
Yeah.
But, like, when I went to the thrift store literally today, that was all I was hearing and I was losing it. I was just like, oh my god. Because the worst part is, like, it's a very infectious earworm.
Yeah. Especially like the piano, like.
Yeah. All I want for Christmas is you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I would. They
I don't
never
think
play
there are
that.
any Christmas songs I genuinely enjoy anymore. I think it's because I've overheard so many of them.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that like, it's been like 30 years and we still have like the same like 5 songs.
Yeah, I also just hate like the remixes too, where it's like Jingle Bell Rock and stuff like that. I am not big on any of those.
Yeah. Jingle bell, your mom smells.
I do like certain holiday-esque themes. There's like the Trans-Siberian Orchestra that did like some Christmas music. I think August Burns Red has that Christmas Carol Toll thing, and it's just like, yeah, those can work because that's a little interesting.
You know what confuses me about like Christmas music? Like a particularly weird remix of like a Christmas song.
Like?
It's like for some fucking reason, the like main menu theme for like one of the Batman Arkham games is a fucking like reorchestration of Carol of the Bells.
Okay.
And I don't know why. was that related to like Batman? And it sounds like it genuinely sounds like you will find it on YouTube until like Christmas music parenthesis epic parenthesis cinematic parenthesis like.
Funny enough, when I was playing Lost Judgment, there's one boss who's supposed to be menacing, but his song just sounds like a Christmas theme. And it's
is the song called Viper?
Yes, it's Viper.
Yeah, yeah, no, I recognize the
Viper.
song.
Viper just sounds like a Christmas theme, and like it's funny. Someone did. So there's a great Yakuza tuber who refuses to pronounce his name, so everyone gets it wrong. But I'm just gonna say it's Snowiest Angeman or whatever. He does this thing where it's like Yakuza intros but different, and then he'll swap around some of the songs, and then he used Toxin, which is the second last theme of the Kaito DLC files.
Yeah.
For that boss, and it just works way better because Toxin just sounds so much more ominous. Because when you fight that boss for the second time with this goddamn Christmas music. You're like,
Yeah. How I seen Krampus? No, I don't usually watch. I don't usually watch those like seasonal horror movies because they're almost always really
usually
bad.
pretty bad. They're usually
Like sometimes they make a good one, but they're usually really bad.
Well, I mean, like I think part of the charm is usually they're bad, but it really does depend on like the type of bad it is, right? If it's like kind of schlocky and like you can laugh at it, sure, but if it's just like boring,
Yeah, and I think like I don't know, I feel like with bad movies, like watching it alone, kind of like there's no point.
yeah, no, there's no way I'd be watching those alone because I feel like I'd just be like you want to riff, riff with your homies, yeah, pretty much.
Also, there's like another thing that like I don't watch a lot of movies when they're like relevant because I live in a Spanish-speaking country and I don't want to watch the movies on theaters in fucking Spanish. Ow.
Oh, my bad, I did that. So what happened was like for some reason in the mod view it shows rewards request queue and it said kill for the bike confirm and I thought it meant like confirm that it was done, but I guess it just means I hit you with a bike again.
No, but yeah, like so like when a movie is relevant I usually don't watch it because like all the theaters are playing it in like Spanish and I don't want to watch any fucking movie in Spanish. So like this kind of like seasonal movies that are only like relevant for like 3 weeks, I never watch them.
No, that's valid. I think the only Christmas movie I ever bother watching, and it's such a go-to for everyone, it's just Home Alone because it's just a good background movie while you like decorate the house or whatever.
Yeah. And it's like have you ever seen that? Has it ever happened to you? Like the thing you open Twitter and you see like on the trending the name of an actor you like, and it's like, oh no, what did they do?
I don't go on Twitter, so yeah.
No, but or like any social media, like you see like the name of an actor you like is trending, and you're like, what did they do?
Yeah, I could see that.
No.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
Did they like assault someone?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
I remember like the other day I went to Twitter. And the name of that actor Macaulay Culkin, I had never been able to pronounce it correctly.
Macaulay, okay, here's the thing. Macaulay's just an insane person, but he's like self-harmingly insane.
Yeah. No, but like I saw his name.
Funny.
I saw his name trending, and I was like, because I kind of like him. I think he's like very charming.
No, he is charming. That's most of the time. It's just him being charming.
Yeah. So it was like, oh no, what did he do? And I open it and I'm like holding my breath, like, oh no, what did he do? And he's like, oh, he had a son. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, no, him and Brenda Song are like married.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had a son. Thank God.
He used to be with Mila Kunis too. I completely forgot about that. Dude had game.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And he shows up. Speaking of bad movies, every now and then he shows up in like Red Letter Media.
Like, he's very self-aware. He's very funny because like anytime he gets like a letter and it's about Home Alone, he's like, God fucking damn it. But he also like plays into it.
Yeah,
so
have you seen
funny.
that in like a recent interview? He said like his children actually like those movies a lot, but they haven't connected the dots and they don't know it's him.
That's really funny.
And he doesn't want to tell them. He's like going to keep it.
Macaulay's also funny because he comes from a family of actors and like his brothers look exactly like him.
Yeah.
Like that facial structure is just hard coded in there. Like his younger brother who was like in Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, Kieran, I think is his name. Really?
Yeah, Kieran Culkin, Kerry Culkin, and I was just like, God damn, you look. I know
yeah,
it's because you're brothers, but yeah, you are definitely brothers. And I know someone's gonna be like, "Who's obvious?" Like, not all siblings have like that strong of a resemblance.
Yeah, like
this set. Yeah, like this isn't. Yeah.
No, but yeah, and I just like that idea, like of his children being like 14, 15, and just realizing that he's their father. Because he doesn't want to tell them. He doesn't want to tell them. Like he's going to like keep that.
Well, I respect like celebs who do that. Because like Mike Shinoda, one of the lead vocalists of Linkin Park, his daughter did not know he would like about Linkin Park. He never like introduced it to her, which is kind of funny that she never ran into it once. She didn't know what her dad was doing, like what her dad did for work. And she was trying to like play the guitar and then he's just like, oh kid, you should be doing it like this. And she's like, whatever, old man. And then after that, like her mom showed her like her dad at concerts and stuff. And then she was like, "Hey, Dad, could you teach me guitar and stuff?" So it's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's like, yeah, you were talking shit, kid, but your dad's a pretty good guitarist. He's also pretty decent at rap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't say he's like high tier, but I like some of his stuff.
Yeah, he's okay.
He's okay. He's pretty decent too.
Yeah. I thought I was not moving, but I guess like my OBS froze.
I do remember when he used to collaborate with Styles of Beyond, and I do remember Styles of Beyond being in one of the Need for Speeds. I want to say if it was at least an Underground.
It was Most Wanted. They were on Most Wanted.
It was Most Wanted? Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I think it's the song that plays when you like boot up the game.
Could be. Because I'm remembering the grayish green cover specifically.
Let me see.
Oh
yeah, this is like the song that plays when you like boot up the game. We're getting the MTA, but this song is good. It's a good song. I miss all like Need for Speed soundtracks.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. Holding.
No, this isn't the song I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay. Then maybe they were on like another one. I don't know.
Because no, Styles of Beyond is a rapper.
That's the one I remembered it from. It's like that's the one I remember because like I don't remember I only remember a couple of songs from the Underground soundtrack.
No, you're right that it's probably Most Wanted because I think it's it's 9. It's 9 though.
Yeah. That is the song that plays when you like boot up the game.
Really?
Yeah.
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 What's one of your favorite? What's your favorite Need for Speed track, like song in the background?
I don't know.
Out of all of them, mine's a pretty easy one. It's from Underground 1 and it's BT Kimosabi.
Yeah.
Because I absolutely love that song.
I don't know. Like there's some really good ones. I remember like when I was playing like Most Wanted back in the day, I really liked the Distort one. I think it was called Decadence. I really like the Blinded in Chains by Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah, that's a safe one. That's pretty good.
I really like
Avenged Sevenfold's always good.
I don't remember which one, if it was like Underground 1 or 2, but I remember I really like Nobody by Skindred. And I think it was the same game, Born Too Slow, by the... What was their name? The Chemical Brothers, I think? I forget.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Great, now I just want to queue up Need for Speed soundtracks again. Mostly because, like, we talk about, like...
The Crystal Method, it's by the Crystal Method, Born Too Slow.
I remember early on in our friendship, like one of the most common things I think for a lot of people in our gen is just like a lot of us like bonded on the fact that we all liked Need for Speed, at least one entry, right? Yeah. Because it's a very common game for a lot of people to like, and it's one of the few times that people can actually go like, oh yeah, this is one of those times where I actually really enjoy like the soundtrack despite it not being all original. Yeah, like it's just like this is just licensed music, but it slaps.
That is a thing of the past though, because like I was curious and I was like started like I was curious and I like queued up a couple of songs from like one of the more recent ones, and they're bad.
Yeah, no,
like they're really bad. That's sad. And this is not me being like an old like an old person.
Okay, wait, are they also are they still licensing songs or is it an original soundtrack? Song. Oh, that's kind of a bummer.
And they're super bad. They're so bad.
Well, it's because it's like a lot of those old songs. Your music was better back in the day. I feel like it was more common for a bunch of old songs to kind of have like the whole like racing or street racing vibe to them.
Yeah.
Just inherently, or just like because I feel like low riding and stuff was like that was far more popular back then.
Yeah.
And a lot of other like street or race culture. Racing culture, race culture.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. So I feel like a lot of songs, maybe not even intentionally, but maybe that's just like how the culture.
Yeah, that was just like the vibes.
Around. Yeah. And so like anything new, really, I don't feel like any new music nowadays even tries to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Or has an interest in it. So.
Yeah, I get that. You got a captcha for fucking Google. That happens. I think that happens when you're like opening too many tabs in Google. I think that's when that happens because they think you're a spam bot. I don't know. That's usually what happens to me when I'm like researching something. Because when I'm researching something, I open like 50 Google tabs and I start to get captchas.
God, I was doing the whole research thing for the video, and I have woefully overestimated my fucking attention span. As I see walls and walls of text, I go, oh my fucking god.
Yeah. I don't know. I like researching. It's fun.
I do too, but it's just like it's always annoying because like I'm trying to put myself on a deadline as well, but also just like it's parsing the most relevant information because it's always going to be buried in a lot of other information, and then there's also information that could be pertinent. Yeah. Grok, how would Elon do my video?
Yeah.
I think he would really nail the overall vibe. He's charismatic and funny, and I think he could increase like improv skits. What are you thinking of? I don't know. Does Elon like anime? 2 hours later, Elon going like, I just finished Attack on Titan. Superb. Excellent. Like, okay. All right, Elon. Whatever you say.
Yeah, whatever you say, Elon. Did you see like he was like I don't know what the man is on. It's like every time I see him he's lamer somehow.
It's because he's seeking validation so hard. That's pretty much the major thing. If he just like if you just took your criticism, fine, but it's that need to like go like, no guys, I'm actually the coolest. It's like, oh god, this gets lamer.
And lamer, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like probably Joe Rogan. I think Joe Rogan is the only like grifter like stupid enough to keep hosting Elon. When he was on a podcast and he was talking about like, yeah, if you're on a party, like pull out Grok and tell him to like roast people on the party and it's going to be great, trust me. And he's like, you're so fucking lame, dude.
Why would you need AI generated roasting? That is lame. That's just
you're so fucking lame, dude. Like I feel like I was like when I was in school I was the nerd and I will have bullied him. Like, I
feel bad because like as I keep seeing more stuff about him, I can't even muster like hostility. It's just pity.
I don't even feel pity.
I just look at I'm just
funny.
I'm just like I just look at this and I'm just like, this is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Like,
yeah, you are like the saddest human being around.
Like you're like the richest man, yet you like desperately want the approval of everyone. It's like, dude, I don't know what you're thinking. It's just like you can't please everyone. You can't be the coolest. I'm sorry, man.
I guess money really cannot be happiness when you have the personality of a fucking cactus.
Mostly because he's just not sincere about anything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What a lame guy.
I can't really even.
Yeah, you still Grok to roast your friends. You still Grok to like do your jokes for you. And you
gotta learn how to roast on your own. No, you really want to promise you if you're using generative AI for roasting, you're gonna get cooked so fast.
Yeah.
At the rate you are getting cooked, you will not have enough time for the AI to generate a response to each insult that is being thrown at you.
Yeah. And they're not even going to be on like the same postcode as far as like the brutality goes.
Yeah, no. People destroy.
Yeah.
What is like
I guess it makes me feel like good about myself that I'm not that fucking lame.
Well, it's just like it's the thing about like the whole being rich and being out of touch, right? It's just like you're so removed from like the general population that you just don't get anything anymore. And also there's like, I feel like for influencer, well, he's not an influencer. For people who claim to be entrepreneurs and innovators, you start seeing a very weird trend that they have that they don't like consuming media on their own time unless it's for street cred, where they want to be seen as like original and making things and not consuming things.
Yeah.
And it's like it's also happened to some influencers and stuff I've seen where it's just like they brag about like, I don't waste my time watching stuff, I make stuff. And it's like that just makes it sound like you don't have too much like perspective.
Yeah,
if you
the stuff you make is probably bad.
Well, like having the ability to I mean, Candy and I have talked about it ad nauseum. It's like one of the struggles of like I think some of the best creators I've seen is just like the fact that they have a hard time because they're enjoying a lot of media too. Because if you enjoy the medium to which you're so passionate of, then of course you're gonna take some of the best ideas and try mishmashing them or like fine tuning them to what you think is good, or like maybe it'll inspire you to do something else, right?
Yeah.
There's so many things you can do when you dissect media. And it's understanding like the art form better and then how you can put it. Now is that going to be saying like you should only watch, never make? It's like, no, obviously, like, you know, it's always a struggle to find that balance. But it's like, I think some of the coolest stuff I see is like when a creator, be it an animator or something, they put out something and then you can see some of the influences that led them there too.
Yeah.
And it's very much a love letter to the things that they like. And I respect that a lot more than someone who's claiming to be original, but like maybe their scenes are stale and stuff.
My camera fell. Ooh.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, it's back. Yeah, it's back. Yeah, he's back. Yeah, I don't know. Just like the thing about like if you want to write a book, read a book first. It's like
absolutely.
Ow.
If you need to understand like, okay, it's important to like be able to look at something that's poorly made and something that's well made, right? And understanding like the strengths and weaknesses of like both and stuff like that and what they're trying to convey, because like you do also learn from some other people's failures. Like what made this work a colossal failure? It's like, well, they did this, this, and this. Or like, how is this person's writing bad? He's like, they are really bad at writing action. That's why all fights and confrontations end fast. Right? And stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, let me
and it's also identifying your own strengths and weaknesses. I'll say like, in terms of writing, if it's like a fictional setting, when it comes to overarching plots, I struggle the most. Character dialogue, I don't think so. Choreography for action scenes, I don't struggle, but like, my God, why are you trapped in what appears to be some sort of trapezoid?
I'm testing to see if I can make the bike drop on me instead of like. This trapezoid is the mask that the thing for throwing things uses to like determine where the things are getting thrown. Okay, the trapezoid is away. I am free from the trapezoid. I have been liberated.
Hooray!
The trapezoid shall hold me no longer.
Yeah. Yeah. Geometry does not have a sway on you.
The tyranny of the geometrics.
But like, yeah, no, I'm for creating or like writing, it's just like obviously one of the biggest things you got to do is like you actually have to do it.
Yeah.
Like I know it's the cheesy YouTube thing, but like, or like whatever. It's like, just do it. Just take your first step. Honestly, it's like if you want like the most like bullet point reason why is because like you're sorting your ideas on a page and you can see them. And then you can dissect if they're plausible or not, or if they're bad or not, because your brain's gonna romanticize them. But like once you have to disassociate from the idea a little bit, you understand what you have to work on.
Yeah.
And also like it just helps you realize like you should not do the whole thing where it's like, I'm gonna start this project when all the conditions are perfect. They will never be perfect.
Yeah, that is something I had to like learn like the hard way.
Yeah.
When I went to do like XRP tubing. And I have talked about this before. Like I feel like if I waited like any longer than I did, I would have just like straight up not done it.
Yeah, exactly. It's because like a lot of people will go like, I want to do a debut that's like super special. It's like, just do it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about like the big special. Say like, and that's not to say you have to get rid of ideas. Recycle some of the cool ideas you do have for something later. and then you'll be fine. Like, yeah, it's just because like it's all about building up momentum in anything.
Yeah.
Once you have a reference point of I did it, your brain's not going to talk you down when you become a little more ambitious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe it will be bad, you know. Maybe it will be bad, but like that's how you learn.
Yeah, it's okay to make something like that might be like a bit amateurish or whatever. And it's just like, you know, you learn from it.
Like
It hurts when you get the feedback, but like yeah,
recently,
you need to grow.
Recently, there was this trend of like a poorly drawn, you know, like that anime that is like framing the journey's end or something like that.
Yeah, I know that one.
Recently, there was like this trend.
Yeah.
Of like someone posted like to an art advice asking like how the fuck do you draw like from a certain angle, right? Because they were trying to draw that character and it just like came out bad, like like yeah, like it just like didn't work, the angle they were trying to like draw, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
And they was like, how do people draw from this angle? Like, how do they do it? And like the thing is, like everyone loved this image so much.
It's really funny, but like yeah, you can tell that the face is just like too pushed to the front.
Yeah, like the geometry is like no, but like the thing is like, especially nowadays with like so much like fucking like AI slope everywhere.
Yeah, no.
This is like
like,
this is a person trying to learn, like with their own hands.
Yeah, no, this is a person trying to learn. Like if you literally erased like the face, it would just look like a base template that's on the right point. Like you could see where they just need to adjust.
Yeah, and it's like this is a person trying to learn. So like yeah, like answer the question, like how do they improve this? And like
some of your favorite artists will just like, if you look at some of their earliest stuff, they will be the most embarrassed, and it will look far more amateurish. They're not starting off strong, but they're learning. A lot of it is honing your skill.
Yeah, like very few people like ever like just like come out of the womb being good at something. Almost nobody. Yeah. Because there's some people who are like that, but it's like 0.001% of the population.
And even then, like you know, it's people talk about like, oh, this person's talented. There are a bunch of people I think that might be talented in a field and don't even know it, because like a lot of your life is figuring out what you're talented in, and then it's a crapshoot on whether or not you are passionate yourself about it.
Yeah.
It's you like, could have like
because like I'm actually really good at sports.
Oh yeah, and then not care. Yeah.
Every time
plus your body's built for it too. Yeah.
Yeah. Every time my mom convinced me to like join a sports team, I actually did very well, but like I fucking hate it here. I'm not going to do this.
Yeah, no, I get you. Like, yeah, there are probably people who could like, I don't know, they're it's hard to figure out like some of the other like skill sets that I could think of, but it's just like there could be like skill sets that might incline you to be like, I don't know, maybe like very good at baking or something, but maybe you yourself don't find that personally interesting. Maybe you're just like a person who wants to do like, I don't know, woodworking or something, or like something of physical, like bodybuilding or whatever.
And even then, like,
so, like you can have natural inclinations, but
like if you don't want to like, if you don't want to turn into like, yeah.
Yeah, she would. I've been telling her to just join a volleyball team. She'll meet women that way.
Yeah.
She'll meet a tall woman that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I would like watch every match from the volleyball team in my high school. I didn't care about the sport, but I would watch.
Actually, I can't remember if the average of volleyball players has to be taller than the average of the basketball players.
I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure. I think volleyball players tend to have better wingspans, though, at least. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but like, you think about volleyball players, is like, I would go for volleyball because they have better legs. Usually.
Yeah, fair. I mean, like, also, like, in theory, if you don't really care about running around the court as much in comparison to, like, the half of the volleyball court.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. Speaking of like weird things about sports, I just had a question. Why do people who play tennis make so many weird noises when they play tennis?
I don't know. I don't play tennis.
It's like every now and then I see every now and then I see like a clip of a match, and it's like the two players are going like, and it's like, why are you doing that?
I guess it's just the physical exertion. I think there are weirder ones in my head. There are boxers who do the. I'm just like, you don't necessarily have to do that.
I don't know.
I
feel the weird moaning is worse. I feel like.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, the noise thing just in general, right? If it was like some sort of breathing exercise, it's different, but I feel like they're manually making that noise more.
Yeah. I don't know. Sports is weird. Sports be weird.
Sports be weird, yo.
You're a normal person, right? What is your favorite sport?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably soccer.
Okay. I think that's my least favorite, to be honest.
I'm probably soccer or volleyball, but if we're counting martial arts, then martial arts kind of take over.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like soccer is like my least favorite one.
And I used to be really into some Euro Cups, but yeah, it depends.
And I feel like it's entirely down to the rules. I feel like at least like professional soccer, the field is too large. The games are too long.
90 minutes?
Yeah.
It really depends. Some people prefer like the very fast momentum of basketball where like it can change very, very immediately. And like, you know, your points are going to go into the higher scores. Whereas like there is some kind of excitement I have to like the back and forth and the struggle of just like catching up and then getting a lead. I feel like a comeback in soccer is far more interesting to watch for me personally, but like
I don't know,
that could just be my biases when I was growing up. So
I feel like those fields are way too fucking long.
I can see that, but I'm also impressed by like a bunch of players. One of my favorite players is Neuer, who's a very good goalie. He was like one of the powerhouses when Germany won the World Cup way back. So
yeah, I don't know, and also I feel like there's so many rules.
Yeah.
Oh, like, yeah, this goal doesn't count. Is like if like one person is like standing next to like this other person and like looking at the left and he's like, why the fuck are you doing that?
I will admit, even as someone who used to play soccer too, offsides are just like whatever.
And also just like,
and then yeah,
I feel like this is maybe it's because I'm a psychopath. But like for like almost every sport, I feel like they will be like more fun to watch if like we like remove the rules about physical violence.
You would just like hockey.
Yeah.
Like Canadian hockey. Canadian hockey gets violent.
I don't know. The costumes, they are wearing too much padding, so it's not as fun.
No, they still get hits in. I promise you. There are times where you go to a hockey game and you see teeth on the ice with blood.
Nice.
And then volleyball. Volleyball's the other one.
Yeah.
Mostly
Why?
because very funny. I mean, I also like Haikyuu. And Haikyuu isn't for simping. It's just like it's a very good game on like.
Oh, I mean,
like,
maybe it isn't for simping for you, but I know some people. Like I have heard that name before.
Yeah, no, but it's just like it's how can I say it? It's much more scary because you only have like you can only make contact with the ball for a short period of time. You can't do consecutives, right?
Yeah.
So all of those minute reactions within like a short amount of time have to be really well coordinated. And just that endless back and forth before like someone actually gets their spike in, or like you can see some very intelligent plays being done within a small court too.
Yeah,
it's very satisfying to watch.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite sport because I don't like them.
Yeah, that's fair. But like the other ones is like if it's just like martial arts, then I'd imagine MMA would probably go up there. So.
Yeah. Is there like some sort of like that is like MMA with like without rules?
People used to call it people used to go with UFC, but that's not entirely true because UFC does have like a bit of a rule set if I remember correctly. So I wouldn't be sure. Underground fights would probably be more your style then.
Listen, I just really enjoy watching street fights. They're really funny.
Street fights are just over in a couple minutes.
Not around here, but not around here.
No, it's like well then they're bad fighters. The whole thing with it is just like the reason why a bunch of
that's what
martial arts.
That's what makes them funny.
Yeah.
Like no
Yeah,
skill, just
because
pure rage. That's hilarious. I love it.
Well, no, yeah, the sea red, but like it's just gonna be kind of lame because like the whole thing is like a street fight is not like anything you'll see in like a show or like anime. A person will get knocked out fast, and there's a reason why martial arts usually have some sort of rules and regulations. All atop like the two people being professionals is because there are certain things that'll just like down people quick.
No. Like I would never I cannot go into a bar and start insulting people because I don't enjoy getting in fights. I enjoy watching other people fight for my entertainment.
Yeah. Because you're layman in a street fight. Okay, assuming you're not getting mugged at knife point, in which case never fight. Like
yeah, just keep thinking fucking fun.
Yeah, it's not worth the stab chance. All right, I don't care if you're gonna tell me you're him or you're gonna have an anime moment. Just don't risk it. A lot of confrontations that escalate, usually as soon as someone gets a clean like punch into the chin, a person just falls over and fucking crumples. Like that's usually it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
street fights are very fast on average.
I like them around here because they usually involve machetes, and that's fun.
Yeah, no, I think people would probably be hesitant to start lunging in, but yeah.
Like people around here don't fight with their hands. they just pick up stuff.
I like fisticuffs. Fisticuffs are cool, but like yeah.
Maybe we need to bring that. We need to like make a new martial art that is like people beating each other with sticks.
There are plenty of martial arts with that. There are ones in India. There are ones in Philippines.
No, but it's not about like showing off like the cool, like just people beating each other with like a huge fucking stick.
No, totally like that. No, like they aren't necessarily like ceremonial. Like they actually have the practical purposes to it. Escrimas, I think, in general.
I don't know. I tried to get into fencing, but like I find it so fucking lame.
Fencing isn't really. It's much more sporting than it is.
Yeah.
Like anything else. So,
well, what's the thing they used to do in Germany? Mensur, I think it was called.
Maybe. I'm not as well versed in.
Which is like the
weapon.
Like you know how like every military like commander back in the day in Germany had like scars in their face.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of that. It was like straight up like sword fighting.
If you could learn any 4 martial arts, what would you learn?
Probably Muay Thai.
Muay Thai is a general one for most people because of the conditioning, yes.
Yeah, because it's actually made for beating people.
Well, yeah. It's just like it's just their version of kickboxing. You have very good elbows. I forget if Muay Thai is not good in the clinch though. But like yeah, you have a lot of options. And you're just strong as fuck. Your bones are conditioned.
Yeah. And I feel like as someone with like long knee, like I know there's like a lot of knee on there, so I think I would like work for me.
You would have decent range considering like it's more knees than your. Well, no, they have pretty decent low kicks because they're usually gonna fuck up like calves and shit.
Yeah.
So.
I guess I could also like.
Anything else?
I guess I could also be good at like because of my legs. I could also be good at taekwondo.
Yeah. Kicks are very good one then. People usually say it's like not too practical, but in reality it can be. Like you get hit by a taekwondo kick, you're gonna get the wind knocked out of you.
Yeah. I think those are the two for me, I think. At least like
if
we're not counting like
because I'm fight brain.
I guess if we're not counting like military like martial arts.
Because what you're gonna say like Krav Maga?
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, funny enough, well, no, you know what? It could just be because of the regulation part, but it's like Krav Maga actually surprisingly does not do well in like a bunch of MMA tourneys.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny, all things considered. You would think they would have had like much more immediate options, but yeah. And then there's that other one, the Russian one. I can't remember what it's called.
Sistema?
Yeah, Sistema. It's Sistema.
Yeah.
For me, it would be Muay Thai, wrestling, boxing. I mean, judo's a very easy one, and it would make me pretty well rounded. But another part of me wants to do stupid little kicks, like Part of me wants to do capoeira, but like capoeira is probably like the least practical out of the 4 I've picked. Because it's like there's so much wind up.
I mean, modern capoeira is very impractical, but it used to be very practical.
Yeah.
But then it became like, but then it became like a form of theater, and it started like moving towards that. Because like
judo.
In most like modern like capoeira showcases, they're not even like really fighting each other; they're just like dancing.
Yeah. True. I guess judo. I mean, like those are the four most plain Jane answers, but it's like you would get a lot of mileage if you were good at all four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the one with like the really like strong shoulder check?
Strong shoulder check?
Yeah. I think it's Chinese.
Oh god. Yeah, Wing Chun?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Baji Quan? Strong shoulder check. I'm trying to think of strong shoulder checks.
Oh, you know what I will learn? You know what I will learn? I will learn whatever the
Oh,
fuck.
it might actually be Baji Quan.
I will learn whatever the fuck Lucky Chloe is doing in Tekken 7. Just to annoy people.
Fair.
Just to annoy people.
Fair. Well, if we're just talking about fighting games, like give me an Azuna drop. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people hate her, but I kind of miss her because like I like characters like that. I like characters that are just like seemingly enjoying and the annoying of the people. I love that. She's not even that hot. She's not even that hot, so that's not the reason I miss her. I just thought she was really funny.
Yeah, I mean that's good. Liking a character like platonically just because of their playstyle.
Yeah. I guess like, yeah, I guess that. I guess these are mine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I was just thinking of like just going like Lost Judgment style switching just for funsies. And it's like, I think about it as like Yagami has like two versions of Kung Fu. One that's pretty much Aikido Judo, and then he just picked up boxing. So it's funny when you style switch because you'll see like crane, tiger, snake, boxing glove. Yes, the fourth lesser known of the ancient creatures.
The strength of a tiger, the grace of a crane, the power to beat a bitch up.
These hands.
Rated E for everyone.
Rated E for everyone. The funniest thing is because boxing style is a DLC style, bosses just melt against it.
Yeah, because
it's not even strong. It's not even technically strong. It's that it's the one that gives you the easiest access to an air juggle.
Yeah. No, I like to think I like to think like canonically in World is like, yeah, like they will just have all these like fancy like martial art moves, and you're just like, yeah, I'm just going to beat you up.
So the funny thing is the last boss of Lost Judgment pulls out some of your moves in your style, so it's like, oh, it's like kind of a mirror match, but not really. But he doesn't have the DLC styles because of course he wouldn't. So I just pull out Yagami and start juggling him with boxing. As he's in the air, I'm like, oh, what you gonna do? Left, right, left, right.
No, like if we're going to go with like fake video game martial arts, whatever the fuck Majima is doing with that bat, I want to be able to do that.
Oh, Slugger?
Yeah.
Slugger style?
Yeah.
Fair.
Or honestly, like just the way Majima fights, like I want to do the breaker too. That sounds fun.
I think breaker's far more accessible. It's like really fun to do breaker style once you actually remember like the one combo that melts everyone.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking about doing it in real life. It looks really funny.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. Breaker's like really cool.
And I want to do the noises too. Like you like
you know, the funny thing about Majima is like ironically Thug is like becomes one of the most cracked against the secret boss. Because the secret boss pulls out a knife to mimic Majima's Mad Dog style, but Thug style has a steel knife move, right?
Yeah.
So if you equip him with the Chinese like store place that you have to do expeditions for unique items.
Yeah, the one with the bossy wife.
Yeah, if you
know those two own a few pairs of handcuffs. You know they do.
They do, but they're happy. God damn it, so let them be. So like if you do the expeditions and get Thug Necklace, if you get Thug Necklace, I think Bloody Binding and Payback Ring, the whole thing is your attack damage amplifies absurdly when you're on low health, and it scales. And I think Thug Necklace enhances your Thug style's strength output, so you're just doing insanely high damage numbers. Yeah. And since what happens is you go into the boss fight with 1 health, you rush to the boss, and you have to make sure you're max heat. you get his knife and then throw it, and you just instantly melt all 16 of his health bars in one throw.
Yeah.
So canonically looking outside, Majima is about to face an Amon. The Amon's like, "Are you ready to fight the strongest opponent?"
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
Speaking of,
Majima's like, I don't.
speaking of wearing the handcuffs, I made a mistake this week.
Uh-oh.
I made a mistake this week.
Okay. Alright.
We were talking about like, I don't even remember what we were talking about, but I basically mentioned that like based on her personality, my mom is probably a top. And now Chad wants to fuck my mom.
Wait, what?
Chad wants to fuck my mom.
Who wants to what?
Chad.
Who's chat?
Chad. All of them. They want to fuck my mom.
All of them. No, I've called dibs first.
Because
that's why I'm dating her.
I just realized that like it took me a little bit too long to realize that like yeah, I just mentioned that like basically there's like a 50-year-old like dominant Latina here.
I guess your mom kind of does strike me as a dumb. I think from your story, she kind of does. It's the funny thing is you mention how much of an airhead she is, but like the other stuff that you've told me about her, it tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now Chad wants my mom. But you know, I feel like that's part of the VTuber experience, because I feel like every VTuber who has like shown their mom with like brought her on stream, that's where it ends up eventually.
Yeah. I mean, your mom is literally a Latina MILF.
Yeah.
What were you thinking was happening?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Don't fuck my chat, mom. Don't fuck my chat, mom. Don't. Honey, it's okay. You can make it a sub reward. Mom, don't.
So I thought and the biggest donor gets to fuck my mom.
Oh, that's so messed up. That's so sad. I don't know if that would like, if you told me about that, if you told me about that, I think your financial state would be dire. There'd be no way for me to not think things are going way worse than they are.
Yeah.
You can't put a number on that, Candy, because if you do, you're cooked.
I'm not going to give a number. I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, no, because I feel like that number becomes a goal. It's not a deterrent. No matter how high, it's just like everyone's like, got it. We got a number, folks.
Yeah. I don't know, like, because I had never like actually thought about that. Like, is my mom hot? I don't know.
Well, yeah, no, that's most people, right? Because you don't see them that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird when you hear other people call like family members like attractive, because like all in your head you're just like, this goober.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like because I have talked about that, because like you know how like in my mind, like I have talked about this before, in my mind my sister is always going to be like 13.
Yeah.
So it's weird for me like hearing people like talking about my sister like that, and it's like, excuse you, she's a child. Wait, no, she's not.
Yeah, she is a baby. Oh, right. I had that with my cousin where it's just like, not in an overprotective sense. It's like, I think one of her friends was talking about how she was like beautiful and all that crap, and then like they told me that, and then I turned my head to her, and then I turned my head back to them, and I went, really? I don't see it.
No, but it's probably good that we don't see it. That's probably a good sign.
No, it is. It's just like, yeah, that's just like the proof that your body is hardwired correctly. But it's just like,
there's a clip of me. There's a sound clip of me saying I want to fuck my cousin, but it is out of context.
I'm not gonna add to that.
It is out of context because I'm talking about Hades, and Artemis is technically your cousin in that game.
It's Greek. It is so. I still find it so funny that like out of all the things that they did, they were just like, we won't bring up the Greek incest thing. I'm like, I get it, modern audiences, but anyone who like decides to do a wiki jump after this, if they're not familiar, they'll be like, oh god.
Yes, and I think I know about the Lord. Let me fuck my cousin. Let me fuck.
It's
Artemis.
just like it's. I think it's the funniest to me, because I studied classics, and I think it's the fact that Demeter always has to go, foster brother Zeus, foster brother Hades. I'm like, yeah.
You sure about that?
All right. Yeah, all right. because to me in my head it's, oh, you are definitely overcompensating here. Super
Yeah.
giant.
It's like that meme, you know, that meme is like from Community, is like, I can excuse racism, but I draw the line at you know that meme?
I draw the line at, oh yeah, it's from Community.
Yeah.
I draw the line at, what was the, I draw the line, was it sexism?
Animal cruelty.
Animal cruelty, and then her friend just goes like, you can excuse racism. And then she just makes this face like, oh.
I feel like that is that, like, the Hades thing is like, I draw the line at incest.
And you're just looking at Supergiants like, this is like the mythological aspect. That's not me. To be fair, that's not me going like, I demand it. We require it. It's just like, it's just so funny as a dance around. Because it's like, yeah, I don't feel like you can hide it. Most people know about this.
Yeah. That is like the one thing about Greek gods, is that they were all degenerates and they were fucking each other all the time.
They were all degenerates and they were weirdly hypocritical about it, because like if humans did the same, they'd be like, ew, ew. It's like, aren't you? Isn't your sister your wife, dude?
I mean,
like,
but
it's
I
different.
guess
I cheat on her.
I guess they were protecting us because maybe they're immune to like the genetic mutations or whatever.
I guess, yeah.
It's like, no, you cannot
No,
do
are
that
you
because
sure?
your children are going to come out weird.
No, you know what? I don't agree with you, because I think maybe that like the reason why all of them are mentally unstable is the continuous inbreeding.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that would start explaining a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so funny. I don't know. It's just the fact of just knowing the lore that it's just like anytime Demeter goes foster brother, it's just so funny to me.
Yeah. Is in your opinion? In your opinion, is Demeter Hades a gilf?
Oh, I'd fuck the shit out of Demeter.
Yeah. I'm glad we agree. I am glad we agree on that.
Winter is coming, and so am I.
Everyone on the game is hot.
Yeah, absurdly.
It's like I was talking to someone else the other day, and they were like thirsting over Odysseus. And I was like,
oh yeah, I know.
I don't see it because I'm not into men, but I'm not surprised.
Bitch, I saw on your freaking shorts thing, I didn't watch it, but like sometimes I see it in passing, and I saw Icarus is looking mighty breedable or something, like, okay.
Yeah, because like I know what a breedable twin looks like.
Yeah, alright.
I don't actually like him. I find he's too like whiny.
No, you know what? I think he might be one of the most popular romance options.
Yeah, I know.
From all the people I know that have talked about it, like he appears to be one of the most constant.
Yeah, but I mean, people are also romancing like Ares. Like, I fucking hate her.
Who?
Ares. Strife.
Oh, Ares? I don't like. Someone told me how her story arc is, and I kind of like that on concept, but I haven't seen it delivered.
I fucking hate her. She's a fucking teenager.
Yeah, that would.
She acts like a fucking teenager, and I fucking hate her.
I mean, I guess like technically speaking, like what's
she's also mechanically she's my least favorite boss fight.
What's your character's name again? How am I? Melanoy.
Melanoy.
Yeah. I think technically speaking, Melanoy is also one. So.
Yeah, but Melanoy has like some fucking a fucking head in her brain, in her shoulders.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, she's also like Ares is also just like one of the many of Nyx's children.
Yeah. Yeah, but the other ones are normal. To some degree.
Yeah. You know what? I think to be fair, I'm sure I might get flack for this. The one I'm not too impressed by is Moros. I have no. Anytime someone has to remind me of the options, I don't remember him too much.
Yeah, he's just kind of there.
Yeah, because he's just like, he's another kind of stoic, and it's just like, I feel like Thanatos also kind of covered that beforehand. But I don't know. I still haven't played it. I still don't plan on playing it anytime soon until like my brain goes like, okay, are you done with patches now?
Yeah.
As I poke them in the cheek.
Are you done?
Are you done? Are you done? Or are you gonna add another patch where you think that it'll make it better?
Are you done?
How about we start releasing games when they're done? Could we do that?
Yeah.
Is that so hard to? Could we do that just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
I still laugh that Silk Song was released and the devs went, "Oh, we could have gone longer."
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, I hate you, because that's in my head. That's translation for we'll probably work on DLC, and that's just another thing for me to go like.
They already confirmed they're making more content.
Exactly. So my brain was just immediately like, why?
That
why
new
would
content
I?
is probably going to turn into like another game in like 10 years.
I'd laugh. I'd honestly laugh. Okay, here's the thing. If they made the announcement, oh, it's gonna be made into a new game, I'd at least go like, okay, now I can play Silksong, because what's the point? But like,
yeah, that's going to be the cycle. They make a game, they start working on DLC, it grows too large. He's like, okay, we're making a new game, and it comes out like in 10 years, and they do it like 5 times, and they can only do it 5 times because by that time everyone fucking died.
Silksong is just fascinating though too, because like considering it's like one of the most awaited games for all time, like not as many people have been talking about it after they were done or like in the midst of playing as I thought. If anything this year it has all been like Expedition 33 is the talking point.
Yeah. But
which is why it's not surprising that it's on Game Awards for everything.
That's because a lot of noobs got filtered out of Silksong.
I don't know, because like at the same time, Hollow Knight was just like a major thing that so many other people played, right?
Yeah.
And to be fair, like that awaited thing, like even if it was like a casual basis, like people still bought and played it. Like, sure, the percent, like for any game, you're gonna have people who filter out. Like one of the most depressing things you can look at any game is see the percentage based off the achievements. The earliest achievement is always going to be the highest, and then you see where people dip off based off of the others. But it's like it already had like a dedicated like Hollow Knight community that was probably going to play it. But at the same time, I don't hear people like discuss it nearly as much yet. And part of me does wonder if it's just the unfair comparison, because by the time Hollow Knight was discussed, it's like, you know, it was all of his DLC was out. And this thing probably has like DLC in the wait. So maybe when it's in a complete edition, maybe people are laming it out like I am, but...
And I do wonder how many people are like just straight up never got to like the actual like true ending of the game.
It happens to a lot of people, yeah.
Because like the true ending on Silksong is like so hard to get. Like basically need a guide. And like it's not, and the problem with that is that like, it's not only like the true ending, is like the entirety of like the actual third act that is like hidden, unless you do like a very specific set of things.
Yeah, I could see how that would get annoying. And just cause like your player base to like kind of decrease over time. I mean, to be fair, like also like we've talked about this. I always laugh when some sort of like YouTuber or news article goes like, this game has like a record low of players right now. It's like, it's a single player game, bro.
Yeah, the people like finished it. What did you expect?
Yeah, well, it's not people are not playing a game forever for every single game.
Yeah. Especially a game that is not even designed to be played forever in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Like your best bet are going to be free to plays and simulators.
Yeah.
Probably on perpetuity. That's about it.
It's like, are you telling me the people who played this game for the story finish the story and then stop playing the game? I don't believe you.
If we move on to new games and shit, like.
Yeah, and what a lot of those articles tend to forget is that games like that, like, they are budgeted and like the monetization is planned around that. So like that, like they already made all the money they need to make. They're fine. They're fine. Because like the game was never like intended to like have recurrent spending happening. That was never in the plan. So like,
yeah, okay, I was gonna say free to play simulators, and I guess like games in like competitive perpetuity, so like fighting games as well go through this. But like it's just like, yeah, not every game is designed like that. And I still laugh because like there are so many game companies in the industry that don't want single player games to like just continue thriving. It's like EA had that famous statement when they thought, where they were trying to push the idea that the single player game was dead, and then everyone just rightfully laughed at them for it.
Yeah.
And then not too long after, we got a Dead Space remake. It's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice change in tune.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of video games.
Speaking of Yeah, speaking of EA, also they're like mostly owned by Saudi Arabia now. I think it's like 93%.
Yeah.
Like when the deal went through, yeah.
It is now illegal to be gay in The Sims.
I'm sure that'll go well. I'm sure the Sims community out of all the communities has the least amount of LGBTQ.
Yeah.
I couldn't finish my sentence. That's so dumb.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
You said speaking about video games.
Oh yeah. Do you have any predictions for like the Game Awards? Or anything you're excited about?
I think Expedition 33 is just gonna keep on fucking.
No, but like because I don't care about the awards. I'm talking about like the announcements.
Oh, if there was that thing where people kept on talking about like the Half-Life 3 coming, but it's like I don't.
Yeah.
Think so.
I mean, like even if it was happening, I don't think Valve will announce it on that.
Like, I mean, even if it was like, the problem is like the original writer left.
Yeah.
Like, sure, Alex came out, but it was like a side piece work, and then
it was like also.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm calling her a side piece. She ain't she's definitely like not even the #1 Valve woman I'd fuck. It'd probably be the Portal protag.
I will fuck the robot. We have talked about this before.
I know you would. But it's just like Half-Life 3. It's just like I don't know. There's so much time in between those two entries that it's like so many people like to hype it up, but like it's that thing of like, oh man, I'm gonna talk about this thing I didn't play.
Yeah.
To be part of the discourse, and it's just like, sure, I think like if Half-Life 3 came out, some people would like play Half-Life 1 and then 2, or like rather Black Mesa now because that's like the fucking more up to code one. But like, would people care? Would it transition well? Because like Half-Life 1 was such an innovative thing within like the gaming genre, like within the gaming genres it was in, and just like gaming in general, right? And how it like approached direction, level design, and everything. But it's like, now that there's so many other games, a new audience going back there, I don't know if they'd appreciate it the same.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't. Same thing with Half-Life 2. Like, sure, there's like a good story there, but it's like, I think it's like, is a problem of its own hype too.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, like again, like I don't feel like Valve will announce a game with like another people's event. I feel like Valve is beyond that. I feel like if they're going to announce Half-Life 3, they will do it on like their own channel.
There was also like, I think, a reported pattern of like a Half-Life kind of being announced within the same time period of all its other releases. Like, I think it was like November 19th and stuff, and it's usually within that window.
Yeah.
That's not a guarantee, but like, yeah, I don't see like.
Yeah, it would be really funny.
It would be pretty funny. And it's not like it can technically be a console thing. The console is just like
a PC.
It's a fucking PC.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't even know if like we'd all be satisfied. Like for those people, I wouldn't even go so far to say I'm like the biggest Half-Life fan. I do enjoy Half-Life to a degree, but it's like I'm probably not as crazy as some other people. But it's just like, would people even really be satisfied by the end of the story arc by the third one? I don't know.
I don't know either.
It could be closure, but like I have no idea if it would be satisfying.
Yeah. And there's this teaser at the end of like Alex, but I don't know if they're going to follow up on that.
I think there was also the thing where like Portal takes place in the same world.
Yeah, kinda.
So I don't know, do with that what you will. Maybe you could make something cool out of that, but I don't know.
Those two, and yeah, 2 has a very like open ending.
Yeah, because it's this continuation of things.
Yeah, because there was supposed to be an episode 3 at some point.
Yeah, because it went episodic. Yeah.
Alex also has a cliffhanger at the end.
Doesn't she do a time loop or something?
No, at the for the last 5 seconds of Alex, you play as Gordon.
Okay.
And like there is a time loop, and like it undoes the ending of like episode 2, and it like sets up a new story.
That already says not good things if they have to change prior stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's going to. If it's going to happen, it's not going to happen on the Game Awards. I don't think. I don't see Valve announcing it on like someone else's event.
This is one of those things where I genuinely could not care if I was right or wrong about. Like, even if it got released, I'd be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. What do you think the weird fucking statue is?
What weird statue?
Did you not see I'm never going to say I will not, I refuse to say his name right. Did you not see that Geoff tweeted about like some coordinates and people went to those coordinates and found like a weird fucking statue that glows in the dark?
I don't know.
And people were like trying to like decipher the markings on the statue and they were like, this looks like it may be like God of War. And then Sony Santa Monica was like, actually no, it is not. So then, okay, is it Diablo? And Blizzard was like, no, it is not Diablo. So a lot of people think it's Bloodborne, but I don't think it's Bloodborne. I think that's never going to happen.
If it did happen, it would probably be remade by Bluepoint.
Yeah, and like, I would fucking hate that.
Yeah, I don't even dislike Bluepoint on their remake potential, but it's like when they did Demon Souls, it looked less cool.
Yeah.
So that's why I would worry. That's why I would worry with Bloodborne. Which is a shame. I'll even admit,
like it would be such a fucking waste of time. Bloodborne is like not old enough to need a fucking remake to begin with.
Performance.
Yeah, but like I
wouldn't. Frame rate's
like, okay, just unlock the fucking frame rate. You don't need to remake the fucking game.
No, the physics are tied to it.
But then how does the PC emulation version fix that, huh? There are fixes for the emulation version on PC.
There's a PC emulation that actually fixes it?
Yeah.
Because I remember there was like an original like there was an original like thing where people were kind of like cracking it essentially to go onto the PS when they were doing the PS Pro, and just like one of the examples I think was the Parl boss fight, and like it did not enjoy being at 60.
No, there are fixes for that too.
Okay.
So like just unlock the fucking frame rate, dude. And like apply the fixes. You don't need to fucking remake the game again.
Fair. I'm just fascinated as to, cause like I don't know how to feel about it, because like there's a certain year gap, like a year period, where I just stopped caring about like the games that were never gonna come out, or like maybe it'll come out this year, because like the hype's gonna die down. What do I care anymore?
Yeah, I don't know. Like
chances are I've already. If it's a remake, I've probably played the other game before. Now I've had to wait 11 years for a remake, and it's like, for Silksong, it's like, yeah, whatever. It's a new game, but it's like I have other games to play.
Yeah, and I don't know. I personally don't have like any predictions for the Game Awards. I feel like I'm not excited about video games anymore.
I sometimes feel that too. You know what the funny thing is? I was also gifted like Lies of P.
Yeah.
So I legit have just Bloodborne at home. So fuck it, I'd play that.
Like, because besides, I don't know, like, is there like anything teased or anything like that could be announced that is like, maybe they can show a new Mario. It's been a while since they made a Mario. I don't know. Maybe
they could show more like Stranger Than Heaven footage.
Yeah.
Maybe, but they already did that for last Game Awards. So
yeah.
Wait, did the RGG Summit happen this year? Yeah, it did. Yeah, that's when they showed the Yakuza 3 footage.
And I don't know, Kingdom Hearts 4? I don't care.
I don't like Kingdom Hearts.
Me neither.
So I can't comment. Another GTA 6 trailer now coming out 2028. Haha, take that, you fuck you, Rockstar.
Yeah.
From the bottom of my heart, fuck you. You piece of shit gaming company. Yeah, what?
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like I don't think it's been enough time for like a new Zelda to happen. So I don't think there's going to be any announcement on that.
Would there be Okami 3 footage? I'm trying to think.
Because I feel like that maybe, I don't know. Because I feel like the one that has like, but like Nintendo doesn't even go to the Game Awards anymore. So I don't think it's like.
One of the problems is like there are a couple of companies where we already know what projects they're making.
Yeah.
And so like just adding more to the whole stay hype thing, it's like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And it's like it's not like they could be working on more IPs, otherwise like you would just like start worrying about the allocation of resources, because like Capcom is doing Resident Evil 9, Onimusha, and Okami.
Yeah.
And that's from what I can remember. Like if they started saying they were announcing another thing, I'm like, how about you release something first?
But like Resident Evil 9 comes out very soon, so I think they're not going to show any more trailers anymore until like it is like because it is like a month and a
Yeah.
half away, I think, or like 2 months.
I'm trying to think of what else. What else?
It is.
Oh God.
Resident Evil, Resident Evil 9. It's coming out. Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out in February. So I think they're not going to show anything for that game until it's like the launch trailer, when it's like the week before it comes out.
I guess Konami could show the Silent Hill 1 remake.
I don't think that's been enough time for that.
Mm.
I think they're still on like pre-production for that.
Because I don't know, wasn't it last year that there was a confirmation? Oh wait, no, but what's their name? Fucking Blooper worked on their own game in the so I have no idea how much time they actually had to work on it.
Yeah, that's it, probably like pre-production. I don't think they're going to show anything about that, and if they do, I will not care.
Does EA even still have, like, would they still show Mass Effect 4 footage? I don't know. Are they still even working on it?
I don't know. I don't care. I never liked those games to begin with.
Mass Effect's pretty decent. Well, okay, 1 and 2 are. 3 is a big letdown. 4 would be like... 4 would just be like, hey, Shepard's alive. And I'm like, cool.
It would be really funny if they just called the new Mass Effect 4 and then pretend Andromeda never happened.
Can I have a harem in 4? No, fuck you. How dare you make me choose between Tally, Jack, and Liara? That's a crime.
Shepard Jr., yeah.
Okay, I would accept a 4 if it found out that Shepard was like you from Yu Narukami from Persona 4, and everyone he came into contact with was pregnant, and there were a bunch of Shepards. That's the only canon I accept.
Can't you imagine that, like an RPG where like the entire party is like the twins? There's like quadruplets, and they're like the whole party is like the quadruplets.
Fire Emblem, I guess.
It's like an RPG, and your party is Shepard, and Shepard.
Shepard Jr., Shepard the Asari, Shepard the Quarian, Shepard the Human, Shepard the Human too, but she's Australian because Miranda's the mom, or she's New Zealand. I forget. Who cares?
I don't know.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't have any predictions for the fucking Game Awards. I don't care. I'll watch it. I'm gonna watch it with Dura. I'm gonna watch it with Prude and Flem, and I usually look forward to that because Flem gets like so drunk off his rocker that it's the funniest thing in the world. And then we'll see whatever trailers they have.
See, but like that is the thing. Like the thing we don't enjoy the actual Game Awards anymore. We enjoy our friend who uses them as an excuse to get drunk.
Yeah, because we do that the same with Summer Game Fest. We do that with like any direct. Yeah, that's just usually it. Where it's like we usually what we do in our friend group is we'll go into the VC and then we're just riffing while the show is going on.
Yeah.
And I'm sure someone's gonna go like, oh, all you want to do is deconstruct. It's like, bro, if half the directs were just like, here's trailer, and then it ends, I'd be cool with it. I wouldn't be as harsh. But the fact that they have to make an event where like there's a host and they're trying to like butter you up, I'm like, screw it. I don't care. Just show me the product.
How are they going to show ads if they don't make an event?
The whole event is an ad.
Yeah, but like they need to show ads on top of that.
Cause like, I am so sick of every single like scripted co-host comedy bit that doesn't land. I'm so tired of like the musical numbers that will take away some time, as I'm just like, I'm just here for a trailer. Just throw the trailers. I don't care. And then there's the other one where it cuts. He's like, we here are going down to our roots, and we're not like those big companies. Cuts to person in glasses in a room full of gamer merch, and I'm like, I'm one of you, and I'm just like, I don't. Just show me the trailer.
Do you remember that guy who like went on stage the last time and was like, we're going to make shooters great again?
No, I knew you were gonna mention him. He's so funny.
Yeah, like the game bombed like so hard they had to like unlaunch it and launch it again.
What was it again?
Splitgate.
Did I download Splitgate for footage? I forget.
I don't know. Yeah, but like,
I think it was. I think it might have been mid if I did.
Yeah, but Splitgate 2 like bombed so hard they had to like de-launch it, and they're going to launch it again with like another name.
Isn't it just an arena shooter?
Kinda.
Hmm.
I mean, the first one was, but like they're trying to make the second one a hero shooter for some fucking reason.
Whatever. Here's the thing. I'm looking forward to it more as like an event with my friends, more than the actual event itself. That's the only thing.
That's the thing. Like, the Game Awards are like bad movies. Like I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch them alone because it's not fucking worth it. Much.
I will say, like Pat, like Castle Super Beast Pat does bring up a good point where it's like other game award shows aren't better. Yeah. Like apparently Golden Joysticks like sucks as an award show. And I'm like, so.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I will say for awards, there are things where I do agree on the opinion where I think like people who do work on games should get their recognition if we're trying to make like if every medium has like an award category for the recognition of the talents of the people in production for it, yes, games should also get that because I think that's fair because that's all like games are like the biggest media right now. But game like the Game Awards just like has like it's kind of like the Oscars situation where there's a council of people and you're not entirely sure if they like the likeliness is they haven't played every single game.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be the intersection of what they did.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be a lot of stuff that falls to the wayside. You can never truly account for like indie games. And the indie game placement is like so skewed because like indie does not have like a distinction or scaling basis off of its budget, and it should.
Yeah.
Because like how is any indie game supposed to compete with Claire? Like,
yeah.
Hey, here's my little indie game. It's about a fish who's trying to get from one side of the tank to the other side of the tank. It's very cute, and then you just see this monolithic RPG next to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like in general, I feel like the way we classify games is like broken.
There's like especially just on the budgetary end, because it's gotten lost because more budget has been poured in games. We can't scale it. You get like people trying to add the AAA thing for indie, but it's like we have not classified. Also, it doesn't help the fact that games don't always release their budget.
Yeah.
Not like movies. So we still can't classify them. Because like there are plenty of games where you can kind of tell it's a AA game or it's a B game or whatever, but it's like we don't have solid numbers and ranges that we can like assign those to. So it's easy for classification. And I think like that's also part on like publishers because they don't want to look like they're lacking.
Yeah.
Or they try to hide any colossal failures. But with indie it's also like a problem because like what would single eye be? It could literally be anywhere from $5 and a toothpick to like maybe $3,000. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you Ow! I hit my knee on my desk. Ow!
No problem.
I don't know how you classify that. Like I really don't have a solution for that. I think it's just like. But I'm also not trying to throw like.
Because no one's interested in making a solution for it because no one really cares that much. Yeah. You kind of figure. I don't know. I have friends who are like younger than me that are like. They're in like their early to mid 20s and they're just like, you need to vote for the game I care about, and I'm just like, bro, it does not matter. None of this matters.
No, it doesn't.
No, it does. The Game Awards do not matter.
It only matters if for the gacha category, because if your favorite gacha wins, they give you free stuff.
Yeah.
So everyone here, please vote for Yuma Musume. I need more roles, please. Thank you.
I will say, like, also just like, I am again like for a bunch of these people who work on the game, you totally deserve your recognition. You've put work in. Chances are, if you're also in like a toxic studio, is like, yeah, no, get your like credit.
Fucking right? Unionize.
Also unionize. But just like the Game Awards is pretty bad because like a lot of those categories are saturated with the same games.
Yeah.
So there's not even enough diversity in the like categories and stuff. So yeah, where they like went like, no guys, we totally aren't union busting. They were talking about Slack messages on their Discord.
Yeah,
It's different. They were breaking NDA. Like, sure you are.
Sure.
Sure, Rockstar.
I feel like
you have no idea how much relief I have that I hate Rockstar. It's like it's just a weight lifted off my shoulders to not care about any of those games.
yeah. He's like, oh, thank God. I don't need to feel bad because I'm not going to play it
I
anyway.
don't need to feel bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna play.
This fucking industry, man. I really hope when I really do hope when the AI bubble collapses, it takes the game industry with it. Like, I know it sounds mean, but I feel like this industry is like a clean slate.
I think it hard. Yeah, it need a hard reboot.
So I kind of hope when like the AI bubble pops, like it takes the game industry with it.
Well, I think it's important to clarify like what part of the industry, right? Like it's usually the publishers that we're familiar with how they operate, right?
Yeah, I guess like the quote unquote like mainstream big budget video game industry.
Yeah, because like honestly, like I'll be real, AA games still give me some joy.
Yeah,
because they know their limitations. They aren't going for like needless details. They aren't overshooting. But like AAA, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I can't remember the last time I've cared about a AAA game.
Yeah, I mean neither really.
So.
And because I think part of the problem is that they all look the same. So like
well,
I don't even remember the
the
trailers.
Well, it's because like it's just like because between the two, indie gets its revolutionary status because of the fact that it is. I know people will go like it's based off passion. It is true because like since you self-publish, right? You're going through. You don't have to go through a shareholder meeting to promise the maximization of profit, right?
Yeah.
It's just what you want to do. But for any publisher, a shareholder is going to just immediately fight back to a developer and go like, but why aren't you doing this popular thing? It's proven to get us our money back. And that's just the core problem.
Yeah.
Like you can get the exceptions. Nintendo is so funny because there are just history records of them lying to shareholders.
Yeah. And that is
which
like
I think is the funniest solution, but it works.
The double-edged sword of like being completely out of touch with modernity.
Yeah.
It's
like why are these?
It's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's like people who have no inkling, interest, or investment or involvement in the entertainment sector dictating where the entertainment sector should go on a creative level. It's like, no, they shouldn't. Sadly, they're the ones with the money shifting it. So like, of course, those companies are going to try appeasing them based off the fact that like, oh, here's numbers, here's data, here's the promise. It's like even though for some reason they love pulling up numbers, but they completely forget the concept of saturation.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, Mr. Shareholder, man. You aren't the only shareholder thinking about this. There are probably a bunch of other companies with a bunch of different shareholders doing the same shit.
Yeah.
And you're going to just like oversaturate the market, devalue everything. You're going to lose money.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, because the problem is that like, they like games they kind of have to like work like that because of how like expensive they have gotten. Because like if you're spending that much money, you need to sell it to everyone.
Well, it's like it's
the
also
only way to sell to everyone is to be average.
Yeah, the other thing is just like H Bomber guy brought it up during his Deus Ex Human Revolution review of just like the reason why a lot of developers and publishers can start seeing the mistakes of a game far after it released. And it's like, well, why didn't you fix it? And it's like, well, games back then in the 80s and stuff were not nearly as expensive, didn't require that much manpower or coordination. So it was very easy to fix mistakes.
Hi, Star.
Whereas like now, if you spent like hundreds of thousands of dollars on a thing that everyone has decided like, oh, it's actually not that great. It's like, you can't, how are you going to justify that to the people investing? So you might have to keep that in.
Yeah.
And that might suck. So it's hey. So yeah.
Yeah. We need more like I often think about this this discussion about like I'm Noi. Yeah, that's okay, Star. I'm used to that I'm used to that from you. Don't worry about it. But like I often think about like we need more gatekeeping. We need more art designed to be for like 10 people and no one else.
I don't think gatekeeping is the correct thing. I think we need more like we need more. I don't want to use the word confidence. We need more willingness to just not appeal to everyone.
Yeah, we need our developers to be like, hey, have you considered like some people might not like what you're doing with this game?
Yeah, exactly.
And the developer to be like, well, that just means you're not the target audience. Play something else.
Because the reason why I'm hesitant for gatekeep is because gatekeep can like also turn away people who would genuinely be interested in the thing and they haven't seen exposure to it, and then they could appreciate it on that level. Whereas like, you know, just like making sure that you aren't making something for everyone just like is probably gonna have a more concentrated, more focused like vision. So
yeah, we need better streamers.
Thank God you and I don't have to worry about like being one.
Yeah. The more they keep trying to get me to play Path to Nowhere, and the more they insist, the more I'm going to put it off.
Yeah, I'm like that too. Anytime someone tells me I have to do something, I feel like it's a chore, and then my brain just doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, but like the truth of the matter is that like my affiliate anniversary is on like January, so I'm kind of putting it off until then. To an event.
Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be 1 year.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy. Like I never stick with something this long. It's kind of crazy to think about.
Like, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Like wow, I actually like stuck to this. Like I haven't like gotten I haven't like burned out. I still like enjoy doing this. It's crazy. That actually doesn't happen for me.
Yeah, like obviously, like go on your own pace and stuff, right? It's a fun thing to be doing.
I was really like embarrassing myself in public.
Yeah, it's part of our shame kink.
Yeah, I guess. There has to be at least one streamer that like is actually doing that, right?
Where they get off on being humiliated.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
There has to be a streamer that is like, oh no, Chad, you're so mean to me, and then they're just like.
Yeah. Behind the like avatar, like you see the red face and like the steam coming out of their mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Darkside Field got caught masturbating on stream?
Ugh. I'd rather not remember. I don't think he was the only one though.
Yeah. It's okay, Star. It's better if you don't know. It's better if you don't know, Star. The least you know about him, the better you are.
Yeah, he's a character. I don't respect any streamer who guilt trips his audience into spending money.
Yeah. Okay, she really wants to know. Darkside Feel. He's like.
Yeah, he's iconic in being like terrible.
Yeah.
He's just like known as one of the worst streamers. He's bad at gameplay. He will guilt trip his audience for not giving more donations.
Yeah.
Caught masturbating on stream once because he didn't turn off his camera, which apparently I think has happened to a lot more other people too. But he's like,
yeah. I'm so lucky because like I keep forgetting to like mute my mic. I'm so lucky I don't do anything.
Because that's why you gotta take care of those things before stream, wink.
Yeah. No, but like I'm so lucky because like when I hit go live, I just sit here like looking at my screen, waiting for the ad to finish.
I always have that worry, like if I have my earphones on because they're Bluetooth, and I just like go to the washroom, like my brain, even though it's not likely to happen, my brain's like worried I'll just auto join a Discord call. I'm like, I don't want that. It's scary.
Do you moan when you piss?
No.
Okay. Just needed to know. Just like for the files.
Why?
For the files.
Okay.
I know people who moan when they piss, but they're usually like sick or something.
I think the only time I ever would is if I had a kidney stone.
Yeah.
Moaning while you piss. I don't know why that pisses me off so much.
It is, it is a mental image.
It
is definitely a mental image, for sure.
Yeah. It no longer has micro camera frames. I'm lucky that I just don't have a webcam.
Yeah.
I'm so like, this is mostly because anytime I've had to have like some sort of governmental meeting, be it like for some sort of like talk with them on like because sometimes you have to set up stuff. Sometimes they do want like a webcam thing. I'm like, sorry, I don't have a webcam. It's like, can't you just get one? Nope.
No. No can do. Thank
just
you
on
so
my
much.
phone. Why do you need to see my face? I need to make sure it's you. I was like, I can give you ID.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Like, I have a webcam, but I always lie. I say I don't.
Yeah, no. I used to, my workplace, when I used to work from home, they wanted us to do video calls, and I just told them my webcam broke.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be on webcam. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, you're not going to see my face. It's not going to happen.
Mostly because like it's very evident that while I'm working at home, I'm just multitasking and like playing a game and automating my work.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I always lie about that. Like recently in class, they always want us to like go to like to turn on their webcam, and I'm like, no, you're not going to see my face. I don't have a webcam. Sorry.
Why would I ever do that? I've had like ones who go like, oh, it's part of the participation mark to know you're there. It's like, just call me and I'll respond. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I've also like anytime they give the whole like, you can have the at home exam, but you have to turn on the webcam and like we pretty much monitor your eyes or shit, or you can take it in person. Like, I take it in person.
Yeah.
My eyes wander all the time. I'm not gonna risk you thinking I'm like cheating just because of like your stupid little algorithm. I'm just gonna go in person. Hey, Guns.
Hey, Guns. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I like that is so annoying. Like, that is yet another way where AI has ruined my fucking life.
Mm.
And that is like, you know how like how I'm studying, they want photos of me on every fucking assignment now, or like a video for like every fucking assignment to like verify it's not like AI doing it.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking annoying.
Yeah, no, there's some things that ask you to clock in person for doing a live writing for your essay. I've had that with one of my old clients when he was catching up with me, and I didn't even know that was a thing that was happening now. But it's like, my brain was like, yeah, I guess it would eventually come to that.
Yeah. It's like AI has ruined, like, we don't, like, they want photos of me for like everything. You cannot even buy any more RAM anymore.
Oh yeah, because the servers, yeah.
Yeah.
It is now way more expensive to buy a PC.
Yeah.
So, and like I think one of the major 3 RAM companies has decided to discontinue making consumer RAM in favor of going to, so it's just like, so it's just like, oh, this is so great. This bubble's never gonna pop.
Yeah. I think they're going to feel so good when this bubble pops and they realize they're not selling a RAM to customers anymore. And that is the thing, the like anti-AI measures that like the schools try to implement, they don't even fucking work.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't work. So like, stop bothering me. Like, I have too much self-respect to do that. Like this,
well, just because like it's like
this might sound like this might sound like my head is up my ass, but like I am too good of a writer to let an AI write for me.
Well, for me, just like on the tutoring spectrum and stuff like that, it's just like a slippery slope of just like, it's like the same as just cheating. Is like, if you automate this, you are going to just kneecap and cripple yourself for the rest of your life because you have this quote unquote easy way to go out that's like not letting you think on your own.
Yeah.
You have to practice critical thinking.
Yeah.
Like, sure, maybe you're not gonna, like, maybe your writing is so bad that like an AI might score better, but that's part of the learning process. You're not going to get better if you just let something like someone else or something else do it for you.
Yeah.
You never will. And then what happens like in a situation where you don't have the time to generate an AI thing and you're being watched over person? You're going to just like fail spectacularly and look like an idiot. So like, yeah, no, it's never worth it.
Yeah. And yeah, like again, like if I ever get accused of using AI on something, it's going to like insult me because again,
I would
like
probably get into it.
I feel like I am I feel like I'm way better at writing than that. I feel like, do you really think I will write something like an AI will write something that good? Do you really think that? I write way better than an AI. Please respect me.
I think I'd be the opposite. Like they'd be like, "Wow, was your script made by AI, Nick?" I was like, "You think it could make something this bad?"
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, like all of my ideas are like home cooked and like ethically sourced.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I use generative AI for anything other than finding words to match a definition.
Yeah.
That's about the most I've ever used it for.
The only time I used like ChatGPT was to prove to my mom how easy it is to get ChatGPT to give you wrong information.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, there are total times where like it won't even like generative AI will sometimes like completely ignore your
Oh, I forgot to change that.
Yeah, sometimes it'll completely ignore your prompt thing. So for me, because of my OCD, I was like asking it, "Hey, could you find me a word with this amount of syllables that fits this description in this context?" And then it gave me a bunch of words without those syllable counts and not not nouns, which I needed. It was just a bunch of verbs.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, wow, the future is now."
You cannot even do that, right?
Yeah, you can't even do that, right? And like that's out of all the AI functions on a generative level, I feel like that's kind of got to be like something close to the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Like looking up definitions. Like you can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's bad. There's no point in integrating like it into your writing. If anything, it's just gonna make it shit.
Yeah. And I don't know, like, at least when it comes to like creative writing, like part of the fun is like coming up with the ideas to begin with.
Well, it's because like with Gen, it's just like it's all derivative because it has to sweep a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it's not to say like, oh, humans are always wholly original. We're very much like the conglomeration of a bunch of our like inspirations, but it's like there's going to be more authenticity in some of the flaws of your work or like some of the different perspectives that you can throw in versus something that's just gonna just look at something and just like create it based off of like, oh, this was like the most popular outcome, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have statistically determined that this
Yeah,
is how
like
this
this
story
is
should
what.
go.
Yeah, exactly. Versus like, okay, but what if I threw you in for a loop or something, or
Yeah.
what if I didn't do that, or yeah, it's just not.
I need to like set a reminder to like change the today on stream command. I keep forgetting to like do
There
that.
was that one former dev who was talking about I think it was Fallout co-creator Tim Kaine saying that like AIs are no wait. No, I don't think it was Tim Kaine. Who the fuck was the person who was equating like the way that AIs are gonna pool to be like mad cow disease?
I don't know. I saw the headline, but I don't remember who it was.
Yeah. Hey, doggo.
What's Doggo doing?
Doggo, stop. He's doing that cute thing where he sees my hand on my desk and he's putting his nose under it and he's lifting my arm up so I focus on him.
Yeah. It's like, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Dan Houser. It was Dan Houser that was equating like since a bunch of generative AIs are going to just like completely recirculate this thing over and over again and they're all derivatives Aren't a bunch of them just going to start referencing each other when they have like incorrect information too? And it's just going to be like the equivalent of mad cow disease. Where like we were feeding cows cow. Like didn't end up too well.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the thing. Eventually, AI is going to like start cannibalizing itself, and it's going to like become like more and more nonsense.
Yeah, because like all it does is either regurgitate, and then it'll regurgitate like incorrectly for a bunch of things, which is just gonna disseminate like correct information further.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like I remember like I was explaining to my mom how it works. So I opened ChatGPT and I just like started like asking it leading questions about like medical issues, and I got wrong information so quickly. And I was like, "See, mom, this is why you cannot trust anything."
Exactly, pretty much. Wait, hold on. I think my doggo wants more food, so I'm gonna.
Okay. I don't know why I'm so sleepy. I took a nap like an hour before stream, and I'm still like super sleepy. And I don't know why. I need to be unslept.
Okay, I've given him more food. I refuse to believe it is because they have stomach aches. I took them out for an hour earlier. But the whimsy of dogs.
Yeah. The little animals. They're so weird.
I love them. Did you see that like there's evidence to suggest that raccoons are becoming more easily like domesticated?
Yeah,
because they're
that's
showing
bad.
traits like shorter snouts. No, I love it. I need a raccoon in my
like that's
party.
bad because the reason it's happening is because they don't have like a natural habitat anymore because we destroyed it, so they are like basically like forced to
Oh
domesticate
yeah, that
themselves.
is pretty bad. Yes, but however, emotional support raccoons. Maybe we should start doing that.
Yeah.
I love them.
They're just like, did you see the headline
party.
of like a raccoon who like broke into like a liquor
drunk
store?
in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of him.
There's so yeah. He's just passed out on the floor drunk. Raccoons are so funny. I love them. I love them so much.
They're just like someone's uncle.
They're just little goblins. I love them. Goblin.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy. I want a raccoon. Then my party would be near complete. I'd get a crow. And then I guess I need a lizard to complete the set. Oh, and an insect. But I'm afraid the bird will eat the insect.
You're a fucking Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of this hinges on how I can start attaching weapons to them.
Yeah. I mean, you can always give the dogs like a knife to hold on their.
Yeah, the sword dogs.
Yeah.
No, it's just figuring out what the cat's gonna do.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the cats are like dangerous enough by themselves.
The crow is intelligent. I could give him some sort of mechanism.
Yeah. A monkey hanging from his tail with 4 Uzis. Yeah, that's
Yes.
that works.
That's smart. That's smart. I can't give the cat a gun. She would make everyone a casualty. So I gotta figure that
Here,
one
children,
out.
commit crimes.
Maybe I could give her like a power suit. She does run into things like an idiot, so maybe she should have that.
Here, child, commit crimes. just hanging like this, handing a gun to a dog.
And then I would give the raccoon grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like the raccoon needs to have like dual knives. I feel like I would work for a raccoon.
True. I need some range options here.
Yeah. What animal would be
What
the best
animal-
with magic?
Probably something with high intelligence, so crows are probably up there.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the crow would be like could be a good
Yeah,
wizard.
caster. Yeah, probably a good caster.
Yeah. And they know how to hold sticks, so they can have a wand.
Yeah.
Can you imagine getting cursed by a raccoon?
Yeah, I could. It would be the funniest shit. They would curse me with the most mundane status debuff.
Yeah.
And then they would bargain for my trash to cure me, and I'd be like, yeah, you can have your, you can go at it, you can eat my trash.
I feel like a capybara will be a healer.
Capybara is a support.
Yeah.
Too good.
But a
Too good
bard.
as a support.
Because they're very charismatic, so they will be a bard.
Yeah, like they would definitely be like the support class that has a healing move and has like morale boost and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like I feel like capybara will be the one with the skill to like get people to stop fighting.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd own a capybara though. They aren't really abundant in Canada, to my knowledge.
They are around here.
Well, yeah, South America.
There
was that whole funny thing. There was that funny thing where I think like I forget which country was just like they asked the Pope, is like, hey, Pope, we've overfished, and you know how the Bible is just like, yeah, you can't eat like non-fish out of the sea. Could you just say the capybara is a fish for us so we can eat it? Yeah, okay.
Does it like I think like bees are legally a fish in the United States for like protection reasons?
Yeah, loophole. They just asked the Pope to do live patches on the fucking Bible.
Speaking of, have you
Hey,
ever, like,
hey,
I don't know,
Pope,
like,
we haven't gotten an update. Could we please? Yeah.
you know how like every now and then like I talk about like how funny like the patch notes for like Dwarf Fortress are? Like the one who like fixing the cats were like getting drunk and dying, so they fixed that and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was like a because like before the patch notes they also like released like known issues. This is not so like saying like this is not fixed, but we know it's happening and we're going to like work on fixing it, right? The other day they released one with like the hardest fucking sentence I have ever read as like a known issue, and it just says like number 14, babies are born worshipping unknown gods.
That's pretty metal. That's a really metal sentence. Yeah, that does go hard.
Yeah.
That's just truth.
And that's just like a fucking Dwarf Fortress bug.
That's just fact, bro. That isn't. Forget the game. That's an issue in real life.
And I don't know. I feel like there would be like a different way to phrase that to like make it sound so ominous or something. Babies are born worshipping unknown gods.
I'm sorry. I got like hit with like a trailer for like a gacha game animation, and I get so upset that these like animations are so beautiful, and my brain is just like, this could have been the anime or something. But the anime will never have that much budget for it. Like, cause like this is a fucking trailer for like the Naruto mobile game. I'm like, this is immaculate. Too bad it's never actually gonna be for like an anime. It's always gonna be a gacha anime. It's like when you see like the game footage and you're like, oh, look at this cutscene. It looks bad. Oh, it's a pachinko.
Yeah.
It's a pachinko like footage thing. Oh, wonderful.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, game.
Are there any games you feel out-animated anime? Ooh, out-animated anime. I think as much flock as I give Ashura's Wrath, it is pretty much an anime.
Yeah.
A high-budget anime. So yeah. I would throw it.
And the music is great.
Music's great. Music's great. So that's like the immediate thing I'd point to.
Yeah.
It would definitely need to be something like super bombastic in its. Oh, how am I forgetting its name?
Which one?
Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush is up there.
It's so funny because like the game got a patch recently to like switch the publishers, right? Because it is owned by Krafton now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. And it's like all they did was like replace all the logos, all the Microsoft logos on the game. They didn't actually change anything else. But what's funny is that like the company logos that like they show at the beginning, they like covered up the like Cinemax logo, but they didn't change the sound it makes, despite the fact that is like the like Cinemax sound.
It is so funny, like way early in the industry where like, well, not early in the industry, and like early in the last cycle when Microsoft was beginning to like show interest in like acquiring studios. The general thought was since like Microsoft didn't have too many studios under their belt that there would be some higher quality control, and like out of all of them, Bethesda needed it considering like it was owned by ZeniMax, right?
Yeah.
And ZeniMax is like notorious for never doing the engine switch and for letting all those games be on the same shit engine for years, only for us to all realize, oh, Microsoft doesn't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
So
And Crafton is like, I don't know how Hi-Fi Rush got like somehow like the one that is worse.
Yeah.
So like Hi-Fi Rush 2 is going to be like entirely AI made, and I'm going to kill myself.
No way to miss the point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other games that out animate anime. Could make arguments for Devil May Cry, but
Just play Path to Nowhere before I kill myself, yeah. I think they just want more clips of me, like thirsting over women. I think, and they know that game is going to be like especially effective at that.
Fair.
My throat hurts. Ugh. I don't know if I'm getting sick or something, but my throat is killing me right now.
You know what? I think some Platinum games would probably add like some old Platinum games would out anime.
Yeah.
What was that one for Switch?
Astral Chain.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's a game that really needs like a patch. I hope it gets a patch at some point.
That's one where it's like one of the few times where I'm like, could you port it on anything fucking else?
Yeah. Like, I don't know, I just have like, I'm waiting for like, because there's a lot of potential for when like the Switch 2 gets jailbroken and they start like modding it. To just like unlock the frame rate on a bunch of games.
True. I just also think like, it's Astral Chain is another one of those points where it's like, you point at when like when Nintendo is just like, hey, you want to see a company that doesn't change its price points ever?
Yeah.
Like Astral Chain is still $85
Canadian dollars
here.
Yeah.
And it released in 2019.
Really? I thought it was earlier.
Are you? It could be earlier. I'm just looking at the digital card. Let me see when Astral Chain was put out. Astral Chain came out in 2019, yes.
Oh, okay.
A 6-year-old game is still $85. A 6-year-old Switch 1 game is $85.
I want to see like, do we have like a Colombian eShop?
Probably. I don't fucking know.
I want to see how expensive it is. Scott. Yeah, it's $70 for us.
Yeah, it's still stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's like we've talked about it before, of just like this weird thing that I think one of my biggest gripes of the industry right now is because like the AI thing was always going to happen in any industry. Just the idea of like for some sort of executive going like, oh, I can pay less people, and still get work output. But it's just like the whole attitude of we need to keep the thing seeming like it's premium is so pointless.
Yeah.
It could be the fact that like as much as I try to understand the market to my and I probably fail, is just like anytime a sale occurs, right? When I see a game on sale, my brain immediately goes, that is the value you actually think that game is, company.
Yeah.
Or at least closer to what you think it is. But you just want as much of my money as possible.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like, I'm not buying Astral Chain anytime soon. So,
yeah.
Fuck it. Which is a shame. I like platinum games, but well, older platinum games, but yeah. I heard Ninja Gaiden 4 is good. I'd probably play it, but
yeah, we gotta wait for like the DLC.
Gotta wait for the DLC and a sale, and then I'll probably play it. Does help that the main character is just my type of edgelord.
Yeah. You know what we haven't done?
And that his love interest is absurdly cute. Mm-hmm.
We haven't talked about our weeks.
Was there anything that happened in your week?
Not really.
Not the same.
So we talk about our weeks.
We talked about our weeks. I wish I had something easy to say. I didn't really watch much. I was like getting some shifts done, and it was a bit annoying. Still sprinkling shifts and trying to get more cash for some side stuff that I want to get done.
Yeah.
And luckily on top of bills, but I didn't watch anything new. I have not been in the interest of playing any new games or like anything that's in my backlog. So I'm more focused, mostly because I know that if I start something, I am going to take time away from the thing I promised myself I would do, which is like the video. So yeah, I'm trying to focus on the video.
I don't know. I guess like the one interesting thing that happened on my week is that I fucked my character on Oblivion so bad that I'm going to have to like start a new one.
Ooh, okay. Let's hope it goes better.
Yeah, it is not going to.
Oh.
Because I stupidly like decided to like put a poll on Discord, and they decided to like give me as like a stealth archer. And stealth archers are not that good on Oblivion because bows are like super underpowered. So I'm fucked anyway.
So you've essentially soft locked yourself.
Yeah. Because like that is the like annoying thing about Oblivion. That is the one thing I don't like about that game, is that like the way the scaling works is that like every enemy on every region like levels up alongside you. And there is no like limit to that. So like as you start to get into like the higher levels, like the bandits, like the regular bandits start to like spawn with like late game armor and like high stats. So like you never really like get powerful, and eventually you start to get weaker if you're not like scaling properly with the levels. And it gets very annoying sometimes.
Sure.
And that is like the one thing that like people complain the most about that game, is like the scaling. Which I think is like, I feel like games should like just straight up not do that.
What, scale?
Yeah. I feel like it's okay if an area is like straight up way too hard for you to go. I think that's fine.
Oh, you mean scaling down?
And up. Like just don't scale. Like give every
like,
area like a particular
static?
level range.
I'm not against it, but I get what you mean. There's no, mostly because like I'm also part of the RPG club, where it's just like I love over leveling because I find it the most funny ludonarrative dissonance ever.
Yeah. And what's funny is that like in Oblivion, like it's not even like we literally found I needed like to like grind some stealth, so I literally just like found a corner where like nobody was watching me, and I just started walking into that wall for like 10 minutes.
Hello, hero. You've reached me, the third general. It seems that you think you're hot shit, so let us fight.
I cast Fireball.
A weak level 1 spell, 9,000 damage.
Yeah, I did like a bunch of side quests where I like help this guy. Like,
yeah, and that is the problem with scaling in Oblivion, is that never happens because everything like levels up with you.
Yeah, exactly. But I find that far more satisfying in my head, because I play that cutscene in my head. Just imagining like the evil final boss, like God, just being like, how are you damaging me with just level 2 casts? Like, I helped a mom reunite with her daughter.
I killed a bunch of fish.
I single-handedly helped the goblin economy. What does that have anything to do with this?
I killed a very big boar at some point.
I handed the merchant 30 apples. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I find over leveling the funniest thing. I know some people like look down on it as well, like, hey, it's the fun of the game. You can play how you want. I'll
Does
play
that
how
mean
I
that
want.
characters with higher level costs will always live in more difficult worlds? Yes. Like when you get to level 30, like the standard bandits that like try to mug you on the streets, they like start like spawning with like end level armor and like enchanted weapons and stuff like that. And it sucks because they become like damage sponges. I still like Oblivion, but like that it is very annoying.
I think it's only the worst if like the scale essentially just keeps, if it does like what you said, like everyone's just a damage sponge, because then it's just like time wasty.
Yeah.
It's like you want a little bit of column A and column B, right? You want to reinforce your player feeling strong, but you don't want it to just feel, you don't want things to get too easy per se, because like the problem is like if everyone scales along with you, that slog just becomes so much more noticeable.
Yeah.
And you get a burnout. Whereas like you kind of deny your player character like the satisfaction of being able to easily curb stomp some things.
Yeah.
Which is nice. You want a little bit of both, because then it highlights when the like difficult bosses are difficult.
Yeah. And the problem with Oblivion is that like because the combat system and the AI is so simple, the only way Oblivion has to get harder is to like pump up the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So like a harder enemy is not like more intelligent or anything, it just has higher numbers.
Yeah, that is pretty lame.
And that's also like affected, like that is the reason I just like if you're going to play Oblivion, don't touch the difficulty at all. Because what the only thing the difficulty does is like multiply the enemy damage. And like the amount of like life the enemies have. That's the only thing that the difficulty does. So like on higher difficulties enemies have more life, on lower difficulties they have less life. That's all. And I just don't think there's a fun way of doing difficulties. I feel like
your most fun one is like if the AI is intelligent enough with like different move sets and intelligence to use them.
yeah.
It's not a health game. It's not a health numbers game. It's just that. It's just like because there's an active like back and forth that's being thrown at you.
That's one of the reasons I feel like most games would like benefit for not having difficulty choices and just like nailing down one specific feeling.
I get you. I do. There is a part of the conversation where I do think that the accessibility is kind of necessary for certain people.
Yeah.
Because like, not everyone is born with an equal situation. There could be situations where a person may have like handicaps or whatever that might kind of bar them from getting to enjoy something that they probably enjoy like in every other facet, but just that one thing. And I don't want to like take that away from them. So
yeah, because like the AI in Oblivion is very stupid, and there's no way of like making it any smarter with difficulty.
Yeah, Killa nailed it. Is like you want smart enemies, so you feel satisfied outsmarting them. Yep, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. They don't even change, like for example, with the difficulty on like the Elder Scrolls games, they don't even change like how perceptive the enemies are when you're on stealth, which I feel would be like an easy one. They don't even change that. Because I feel like that would be like an easy one, right? Just like make the enemies more perceptive when you are just like trying to hide. But it's just like more life. They just give the enemies more life. Or less life. And I think the maximum, depending on where you put the slider, I think the maximum is like 6 times.
It's funny, like when I was younger, my brain would always go like hardest difficulty always.
Yeah.
But since I have backlog, my brain is just like hardest difficulty for a game I care about.
Yeah.
If like I'm just playing this thing and I don't even really care about it because it's not in my genre wheelhouse, it's like I don't need to add the extra time. Yeah. If it's like an intelligent difficulty that my friends like bragging about, like sure, but if it's just like it's probably gonna do a number slider thing, it's like I don't need this.
Yeah, that is the problem. Like most games just do that, and that's what I feel like difficulty means nothing.
Yeah. I think the funniest part for me, because like there's also a thing where it's like I think I don't care enough about FromSoft's attempt at difficulty when it comes to the new game plus model, where sometimes like things will scale accordingly because my brain is just like I just want to get it done on the first run. Like I've had some people tell me it's like, oh, certain bosses in like Bloodborne actually become more interesting with their attack patterns after you do like New Game Plus 2. I'm like, I don't want to have to play a fucking game twice over just for that. Just give me the option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's and like a lot of people like completely, I feel like, miss the point of like for example, like talking about like the FromSoft games. Is that you think about like a difficulty setting on those games and like people immediately go to like more damage or like something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know, like how like the one thing they could do that legitimately will change the game and like for an easy difficulty, and it will make it infinitely easier without actually changing any of the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Making it so you don't drop your souls when you die.
Yeah, no, because then you wouldn't have to waste time for the grind back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
no.
that's really, I feel like, all the easy mode you need, because immediately like there's more progress made every time you die, so people will like feel like less punished by that.
Yeah. Plus, you'd be able to early game. It would be at its strongest because like FromSoft games are kind of like only really at their toughest early game.
Yeah, if you don't fuck up your build, you become like super overpowered eventually.
Yeah, at some point, like it just like mid to late is like mid, like you'll be fine. But it's just like surviving that early part, because that's obviously going to be the part where you lose the most amount of souls you're ever. So there are going to be times like mid to late game where you die because of a stupid death or something, because you fell into a trap or whatever.
Did you see they finally added a swamp level to like that multiplayer game?
Of course they did.
You know that multiplayer like
Night
Elden
Rain?
Ring? Yeah, they finally added a swamp level.
I think they also made a comment. She's like, guys, we know, but it's like, we promise. It's like, I don't know. Your creator literally said, like, sorry, not creator. Like, your lead literally said, is like, I can't stop myself from making them.
We need more swamps. We need it.
He just really loves poison swamps.
Yeah. And although you see like the new character they added, she's like a freak.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like you walk into the fucking like into like the hub area, and she's like bending over in like the perfect doggy style curve, like licking the wall.
Oh damn!
Licking some mud, licking like some glowy shit on the wall. And he's
It's
like,
gonna be It's gonna be hard to top like Lady Maria of the Clock Tower for me though.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't realize how fucking hot just being really cool is.
Yeah. I mean, there's also that nun in Dark Souls 3 DLC, and she's like a badass too.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
got like bloodfire
Friede?
moves. Yeah, she's cool too. She's up there.
Yeah.
She can get it.
Yeah, so now everyone is just like drawing that character bending over, because that's the first thing you see her doing. Is bending over, licking a fucking wall.
I feel like there's totally instances where they like make it and they know that this thing's gonna blow up on the NSFW scene, because like, and then that's probably gonna like get a lot more eyes on the game in general. So.
I mean, From Software keeps making like barefoot women. I think they know. I think they know.
Yeah. I guess they do. There's some women that are kind of lame in FromSoft games too, but
yeah,
they make some pretty cool ones.
And there's also like the part where like canonically in Bloodborne, like that the guy on the wheelchair was fucking the doll.
Yeah, and then he like offers you sloppy seconds. He's like, you can use it to relax too. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, did you watch it?
Yeah, did you watch it? I mean, there's no sync here, so I don't think you did.
I don't think you know how to disinfect that.
Yeah, I feel bad for the doll more than anything.
I feel like that would be like the most humiliating. I feel like that would be like the most humiliating way of getting an STI. He's like second-hand from unused doll.
Oh.
I feel like that would be like the most humiliating way of getting an STI.
I definitely need to use some sort of like disinfectant if I was even gonna. Even then, I'd probably still just go for Maria.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those companies hire I'm pretty sure the Marvel Rivals team is hiring like freaks intentionally.
I could see that. I could totally see that.
Like, did you see a new fucking Venom skin? That was definitely someone who knows what a cum donut is.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's because like ever since like the funny thing with the Overwatch situation, where like that was like some of the biggest blow up for a game, and it was like kind of like the thing that made the game still a talking point in circulation.
Yeah.
I did always wonder is like, do other companies like secretly strive for it? Because there was that funny thing where Randy Pitchford was talking about like a Battleborn, which was like that hero shooter that was doing terribly, and he's like, oh man, if only you got like, it'd be so weird if you guys made NSFW art of it, as if to try giving it like blood, but no one cared.
Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like there's definitely like some freaks on like some teams. Definitely like Marvel Rivals. MiHoYo, I think like has like a bunch of freaks.
Probably.
I don't know. I feel like FromSoft has like been hiring more freaks. Who?
I mean, who knows? If they get work, good for them.
The Fire Emblem people are also full of freaks. I know that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, hey, you made eugenics a part of the gameplay system. You were gonna get there anyway.
And there's also the whole thing with Camila on like Fire Emblem Fates. And the whole big sister thing she has going on.
I mean, people are like, it's such a simple saying, but sex sells. This is kind of the truth.
Who's the most popular? I don't know who is the most popular not safe for work artist this week on Twitter. Because I have my reliable ones that I go to. I don't really like go searching for new ones. I have like the reliable ones that I know. I like, yeah, I can trust you. You're going to produce the good stuff.
I mean, hey, power to people for getting some work.
Honestly, if I were to check, I think like this week is like probably a lot of like Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's, because the new movie came out. So I think this week that's going to like blow up, because I know a lot of people really want to fuck that robot for some reason.
I guess like NSFW artists also do just have the genuine, or right, the general thing of leaning in if they were gonna go into game markets, it's not too hard to like make a team for making like a doujin game on Steam for release.
Yeah, like a visual, just like a horny visual novel.
Or yeah, just like a porn visual novel. Like that's totally within that possibility if they really wanted to go for it. As to whether or not it would sell, it's like, I don't know. I don't know the statistics on those types of games too well.
But I feel like on that kind of thought, like it is like relatively like it's kind of like low risk, low reward. Like you don't make a lot of money, but you're probably going to make more money than you spend.
Yeah, definitely. Because again, sex tends to sell.
Yes, I have like that game. There is like a game where you have to like guess. They show you two characters and you have to guess which one has like more art, like Rule 34.
Jesus.
And I have picked up some tricks. Like for example, like always go for the Sonic. If you get a Sonic character, always go for that one, because those people are
that
fucking
makes
freaks.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Did I? Oh wait, I put the dream thing on server. No one responded to me.
Which one?
And I was feeling so earlier this week, or no, I think when did we have the Jackbox night? It was last week, right? Last Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because we have a friend who's a train autist, and because like one of our friends has a hyperfixation on 9/11.
Such a weird sentence.
Yeah, I guess it just infected my dreams.
Oh,
as
yeah,
like
I did read that. Like the 9 like
yeah, because like what was happening was I got a dream where it was just 9/11, but instead of planes, it was trains. Like a couple of trains ran through the buildings, but they only ran through the first floor of the building. Like it punched through a Warner Brothers whole. Like, you know, when something crashes through something in Warner Brothers, like that, for the exact shape of a train. And there were railways there too. No buildings fell over, and there were significantly less casualties. And then like people were like crying about the tragedy on the news, and I was watching it, but I was the only one in this world who was aware of our timelines 9/11, and I was getting increasingly mad because I was just like, this ain't even it.
Who put the railroads in there?
that was another thing I was getting mad. It's like, how can you call this a tragedy? You guys put the rails there. Why didn't you put?
Why did you put rails into a building?
If dreams are a gateway to alternate timelines and universes, that one is the dumbest one I've been in.
Yeah.
I was so upset. I don't know why I got increasingly more pissed as I think about it.
9/11 but trains. That's a sentence.
My friends' hyperfixations are now just finding ways to burrow into my brain. This isn't fair. I wonder if our friend's fixation on 9/11 is because it's like pretty much equivalent to like the freaking plate drop in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Questions, many questions.
Okay, but like, let's be real. Is it a 9/11 hyperfixation or a 9/11 fetish?
Does she fetishize it? I don't think she fetishizes it. I think she's genuinely fixated on it.
Yeah, but like she gets like the weird hyperfixations. Why is that word so hard to say for me? Like, do you remember there was a period of time where she was like hyperfixated on people getting like trapped on like grain silos?
Yeah, she's an odd one. She really is odd.
It's
Then
like,
she'll try pulling us into her hyperfixations. There's like the amount of YouTubers she's had that are just like little gremlins.
oh yeah, she's in love with just like the worst people on YouTube.
Yeah, there was like the Dino Nuggies guy or whatever who was just like in this ransacked house with a possum, and he would just cook the most disgusting things in there.
Yeah.
She would just watch it regularly with her boyfriend, and we were just like, well, why?
Yeah, and she was also like, she has like this hyperfixation with this guy who would like eat rotten food and eventually actually fucking died.
Oh yeah, that poor guy. I feel bad for him. But like, I mean, to be fair, he was doing that to himself. But like, yeah, I don't. Our friends are so funny. Yeah, I have some odd friends. I attract.
Yeah, Nick is the normal one. Like, as far as I know, Nick is the normal one in every single one of his friend groups.
That's not true. I think. I guess it's mostly because I just do shit disturbing.
Yeah.
that's it. Like I get genuinely fascinated when people are telling like the commonality. It could be because like I don't know. I make a lot of friends with people who are chronically online. That does say something.
And a lot of lesbians.
Yeah. One of them posted something about male cervix slamming earlier, and it wasn't the one you were thinking of when I said that, which is just bad. I'm doofenshmirtz. I'm constantly doofenshmirtz. It's like it's weird. It's like it's not a lot. It's weird that. Yeah, if I had a nickel, I'd have two, which is not a lot, but it's still weird that it happened twice. Like that's so many of the friendships. I've also been told by a friend, and it got me genuinely annoyed. It's like, well, it's because like you have funny reactions, and like you're not necessarily judgmental, like you joke about it, so it allows us to bring the worst out of us. And I was just like, I don't want it to though. And he's like, yeah, well, it is what it is.
You are the safe space straight guy.
I guess I am.
I had I had such a fucking weird dream last night.
I think it's also because like I feel like I'm more reserved because of how I grew up. So it's like I'm nowhere near you guys. I don't think I could ever comfortably like go like a woman is attractive in like that sort of way like that often as you guys. Like I couldn't say half the shit you guys do in like the crude manner.
Yeah.
It would just feel so off.
Feel icky.
Well, it's like I feel like even the people listening to me is like, what is happening to him?
Yeah.
So I've just kind of stayed in that role.
I had such a weird dream last night. Now that we talk about like weird dreams,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened, but like I was like back in my like one of my like childhood schools, right? Except I was an adult, but I was going to like the school, and then I like somehow I fell over and I got trapped inside like a CRT television. And I stayed trapped in there for like 7 days and then I died. I don't know what a dream means.
I don't know. I mean, anytime people tell you like there's always a deeper meaning to your dreams, like not always. It's just like your brain defragging info.
You know, I'm really glad. I am really glad. I don't believe in that because based on some of the dreams I had, I would like definitely be a cult leader by now.
I have never had the dream that it was like your teeth fall out. I've heard so many people tell me about the teeth falling out thing. Yeah, I've had so many people telling me about the teeth falling out thing. But it's like it's never happened to me.
Yeah, like I don't know. Weird fucking like teeth hyperfixation. Why hyperfixation? Hyperfixation. Wish. Stupid word. Yeah, I don't know. Like I have a lot of dreams where I die. I don't know why. And I also have a lot of dreams that are just like the Bible, but like wrong. And that is why I say I'm glad like I don't believe in like dreams having any deeper meaning, because I have like a lot of like weirdly religious dreams.
I need to keep more dream journals. I feel like a lot of my dreams are just mostly the mundane though.
I feel like I have like too many like weird religious dreams. If I was just like a little bit crazier, I would definitely be a cult leader.
I think my favorite dreams are my fight dreams.
Because like I feel like if someone like just a little bit crazier than me had a dream where it is revealed that Satan was the first Archangel Michael and the second Archangel Michael is actually like hiding the fact that God is dead, it will definitely go into like a cult. Right?
Yeah. I kind of wish like dreams were just like that one SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob can visit his friends' dreams. Like that would just be cool if they were just like a hangout space you can like chill with the homies.
You don't want to go into my dreams.
No, we'd need a friend code thing first. It's not like I'd knock on your door and open and then just vomit for the rest of my life. I'd let you know ahead of time.
And it's not even because like I don't actually have that many like horny dreams, but I have a lot of like like annoyingly stressful dreams.
Yeah, I know.
Like I don't know. Like,
I don't.
Like two or three times every week, I straight up don't rest because my dreams are just too stressful.
I've never had like I don't have sex dreams too often because it always just cuts off before anything good happens.
Your brain is PG-13 rated.
My brain is just blue balling me. It's like I'm about to do it and then it just wakes me up. I'm like, great, all right, cool.
It would be really funny if you were having a dream and then it just fades to black and then it fades back on and after it's done. Like
yeah, and then I'd wake up. I think I'd get really upset with that one.
Like your fucking brain is PG-13.
I think it's mostly because like your brain isn't going to recreate things that you just haven't had too often. So
I mean, it can get.
You could kind of guess, I guess.
I mean, I haven't died. I mean, I did die, but I don't remember dying. But I keep dying in my dreams.
What's the brain gonna recreate? It's just like, hey, hand stuff. I'd be upset. I'd be like, I don't think I could ever get impressed with hand stuff. I feel like I'd just be like there, sitting there, and it's just like, could you just let me deal with it? I know my own equipment. All right, get out. You're embarrassing both of us.
At least use your mouth.
I have places to be. I have things to do.
So much to do, so much to see. So what's the point of getting a hand job?
I'm just saying I have them already. So like,
yeah. Have you ever done the thing where like you sit in your hand so it goes numb?
Oh, the stranger? No.
Oh,
I only know the name because of Family Guy.
I keep hearing about that, but I don't know anyone who's actually tried it.
I think it's because like also like moving your hand when it's asleep feels weird.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't. Yeah. To be fair, even then, my arm doesn't go to sleep nearly as much as my leg. My leg will go to sleep more than my arm ever does.
Yeah. Do you think there's anyone flexible enough to give themselves food jobs?
What's this podcast evolved into? I'm so sick of this.
We were talking about that.
I just need some sort of I need normalcy, man. I just need like a day. I need like to sign in a day, maybe 2 days a week. I know it's always been kind of like this, but it's just like me waking up to it and just being like, yeah.
We need like episode 100, a special episode. This episode we don't talk about anything weird.
That podcast episode would last 10 minutes at best.
Yeah.
No.
The universe is a joke, Nick, and you have been assigned straight man.
I hate it. I want to be wacky. I want to be able to have fun, but no, I'm always the one who's gonna be like, let me bounce my personality off of you. I'm like, oh, fuck. All right, fine. Get your bit out of the way. I'm so tired of this shit. And it's like, all right, get ready for my wacky joke. Is it that you're traumatized and horny?
Yes.
I see you're familiar with my archetype. I'm like, yes, painfully so.
No, I haven't actually been that horny this week.
Yeah, no, you haven't.
I think it's because I'm experiencing feelings.
Yeah, good for you. I'm proud of you.
You say as if I had never had an emotion before.
Yeah, you're an emotionally stunted fucking idiot. No. Candy used to be way more horny. I would know this because like we joked about the whole like lesbian sending me pictures thing, but Candy would just ping me daily as she photo dumps in a channel that's specifically for simping.
Yeah.
And then she'd ping me and it's like, okay, give me your reactions. And I'd be like, okay. As I continue, I've said this before. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what does this do for you? Like, I just need to understand this. Every time with everyone, single one of you, I'm just like, what is the goal?
I just want to know.
You don't do it for anyone else.
Yeah, because I feel like for everyone else I know enough already.
Maybe that's why I don't talk about it too much, because I know if I like the instant I start doing it, that's gonna be like my life in DMs for the next like eternity. It's gonna constantly be like, oh, here's this. I'm like, okay, cool.
No, like I feel like the weirdest part is that I'm not even the only person who is constantly sending you pictures for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just another friend. She'll send me like some sort of gotcha character with her ass hanging out and it's like, thoughts? And I'm like, oh my god.
What's your opinion? Give me your academic opinion on this.
Hold on a second.
Okay. I forgot I had music playing. You know what's really annoying me right now? I'm looking at like the preview for like the subtitles, because I have like an extension that makes like automatic subtitles. And every time Nikki's speaking, it makes like perfect subtitles, but every time I speak, it gets confused. It's like, is my accent really that bad? Come on. My accent is not that bad. Yes. I wanna talk like a normal person. But I've never been able to. I don't know why. I've never been able to like even in Spanish too. I have like a weird way of speaking. So it's not even the fact that I'm like speaking another language, because in Spanish it's also like weird. I don't know if it's the autism or something, but like I don't know. I don't speak normal. I wonder why. No, that's the thing. Like if you go listen to like Colombian celebrities or something like that, they have a completely different accent than I do. It's weird. It's confusing, I think. They also like say, I don't know why, like I enjoy like particularly like the word confusion. I enjoy like saying it wrong in like a bunch of different ways. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't like saying confused. I like saying confusionated, or like confused, or like confused cold. It's just like a funny word to like not say it correctly. I don't know why. I enjoy being confused cold. Confusey cold. Confusionated. I did not say confused cold. I did not say that. You're thinking, like you're projecting your own brain into my words. You're thinking about that, not me.
I'm back.
Hello.
Did you say confused cuckold?
I
What
did not.
happened while I was gone?
I was talking about how I like saying like the word confused wrong.
Okay.
So I don't say confused, I say like confusionated, or like confused cold.
Confused. Oh, that one's the one that's in like confused cuckold.
No, it's like confused cold, like quizzical, but
No, but
confused.
confusicated sounds better. I can see the confusical being the weird one. Ugh.
I like confusionated. I think it's cute.
Yeah, I think confusionated is funny.
I don't
That's
know
because
I
it just
feel
sounds like a Dubenschmerz thing.
Yeah.
A confusinator.
Yeah, I have been confusionated. I'm going to confusionate the entire tri-state area. What does that even mean?
I wish my voice film. What, tri-state area?
Yeah, like, isn't there a part
Isn't
in
that
like,
just including? Isn't that just including 3 states?
yeah, but I think like I feel like every state has a corner where like it touches like more than one state. I feel like that's just like a normal thing.
Well, I mean, I guess it would just be like the points closest.
I don't know. I like because like corners are a thing. So I feel like every state has like a tri-state area that they just don't talk about.
I mean, like, I think it would just have to be like the tri-state area accordingly, like, coordinated to Doofenshmirtz's location.
I don't know. That confuses me.
Confusionates you.
Yeah. It's like I'm thinking about like my own like region. And we definitely have like at least like 5 tri-state areas.
I mean, we have provinces which are bigger than states, so I don't know what our equivalent to tri-state area would be.
We have departments which are like small, like around the same size as states.
Okay.
I think we have like 29 or 30 something. I don't even remember. I don't even remember how many we have. But yeah, like I'm looking at a map and like there's a tri-state area, there is another one, there's another one. It's like there's like 5 different corners in my state where like it like it has like 3 other states. You know, like I feel like they do like a very bad job at like teaching geography on the school.
I'm pretty bad at geography in general. I'm sorry that I'm not as contributing as much. I just genuinely am not too good with geography, which is funny because all of our European friends are, which makes sense.
Like I never realized Curaçao is like literally right there next to like where I live. I never realized Puerto Rico is closer to where I am than to the United States. And Barbados is like all the way over there.
Well, I remember it was like a wake-up call for me for like when we found out, like, as we grew older, it's like, oh yeah, most of the Canadian population is within the borders of like close to the borders of the US, because obviously
because the rest is like a fucking like snowy landscape.
Yeah, exactly. Like who in the fuck is gonna live in the Northwest Territories living like willingly?
Yeah.
Who's yucking it up in the Yukon? Like,
I feel like I realized I needed to learn more about geography when I realized that Suriname is not in Africa.
Yeah, no, there's always like the obvious one. I think there was a long time where I didn't know where Bolivia was.
But I don't know, like Suriname in particular, you sounds like an African name to me.
Yeah.
So the fact that it's like literally next door to where I live is like, what?
There's also just like the thing from like there are just like plenty of countries where I completely forget where they are, just like geographically.
Yeah.
Like Georgia. I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh god, I gotta remember where this shit is.
I'm just looking at this map and Jesus Christ, borders are so fucking stupid.
I guess geography really is more important the more you travel, though. I don't know how much I traveled beyond like the cities that I do want to see. I mean, experiencing new places is always good, but I don't know.
I don't know, like borders are so fucking stupid. I'm just looking at these fucking squiggly lines and they make no fucking sense. Maybe that one guy on Ace Combat who wanted to nuke the world into getting rid of borders was right.
No, I'm good. I'd rather not be evaporated. Thank you very much. Just buy a new map, bro.
You have ever heard of like... Have you ever heard that song from Ace Combat that is like the cool Spanish guitar going like crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think you've linked it once.
that's the song that like... That plays when you are like having a duel with him. And what's really funny about the duel is that he has like a special like electronic countermeasure system where the only weak point is the air intakes, so that, like the only way to hit him is like from the front. So you literally have to like joust him. Like fly at him from the front and like turn back and like fly him from the front again. It's actually really cool. You have to like physically like mechanically like they are forcing you to joust him. You know what? So for some reason, like in my brain, I always like misplace like Poland and Belgium. So like they were always like Poland was always like on the other
I
side.
get you. Well, it's because like obviously some of the most memorable being like the unfortunate situations with Germany, so that could probably be it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely have not studied up on geography as much as like any other ones. Like usually it was just like history for certain countries, but then I'd only really focus on them, right? So like Egypt, like Greece, Rome,
Yeah.
as like a civilization. So yeah.
I remember when I was like a child, I used to believe that like Berlin was like right in the middle of Germany and the wall run across the entire country.
Yeah, no.
Which in hindsight is kind of stupid. I don't know why I learned like why did they teach me about the wall so much on school? I don't know. Like they were telling me
In our curriculum, yeah, our curriculum was mostly just like in elementary it was the colonization of Canada,
Yeah.
and then the fight for dominance between the French and the British, and the unfortunate situation the natives had out of it. And then in high school we started learning American history for some reason, and World War I and II.
Yeah.
And then I think if you did a higher level history in high school, we probably would have eventually reached classics, which would have been the most interesting for me. But by that point, I was just already set in my like classes, and I wasn't going to be doing it because I think it needed like other. Because like you only need to do history 1, right?
Yeah.
But in order to get to history 4, which might have been when classics happened, you had to finish like history 3, and it's like, ain't no way I'm gonna fucking waste my time with this. So.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I feel like we were like not really like being taught like story the way we needed to. We didn't learn nearly enough about my own country. And way too much about America.
Even then, like a lot of curriculums will avoid some of the darker parts of their own countries, like history, because it's a little too awkward to teach.
I think
yeah.
I think my favorite part about like the history of my country is the part where we like kicked the colonizers out like immediately, and then we were so bad at governing ourselves that they came back.
Okay, that's really funny.
And then we had to have like another war to kick them out again.
It's fine. We finally did it. We made our home ours again. Oh wait, shit! I don't know how to run this place. Hey, you want our help? Get out! Get out!
So technically, we had like 2 revolutionary wars like right next to each other in like the period of like 10 years. But like they were so close.
The colonizers just off in the distance with binoculars, going like, "Look at this! They're embarrassing themselves."
But like they were so close together that I feel like we just like lumped them into like a single war. You know?
Fair.
But technically they were like two, followed by like a failed government that didn't work.
I learned far what classical history is. I went on to uni. I kind of missed that I didn't learn. I think some of the other histories I really wanted to learn were like Chinese dynastic history and
Well, Chinese history is such a fucking mess, dude.
yeah, no, but that's exactly the reason why I didn't, because the problem with Chinese dynastic history is there are so many fucking main characters across the board.
Yeah, it's
that
like,
it becomes like the equivalent of like Wikipedia hyperlink hopping within a textbook.
yeah. And it's like, and like everyone has like, maybe it's like just like because I know that like the system we use to like romanize Chinese names is like very bad.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's an artifact of that name, but it really does feel like everyone has the same name.
Mm-hmm. No, I get you.
So it's like, okay,
there
so
are
like,
like some that do share names like that, yeah.
okay, so like Shushu like kill Shushu, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, so who killed who? Why? When?
And then like I guess
then,
like the
and
easier
then 40
one,
million people died.
I guess the easier ones by the technical like eras are like Japanese here era because of Bakumatsu, Showa, etc.
Yeah.
And I could probably learn that. I do have some faint knowledge of it. Even then, I don't know if like some records are entirely that good, or maybe they're just not brought into the West enough for me to read them. So,
Yeah, and I feel like that is what like the weirdest part about Chinese history is, because like China has always been like so much more populated than like the entire rest of the world. Like like everything that happened, you always hear like 20 million people. There's never like, yeah, there was this war and like 1 million people died, or like 100,000 people died. It was like no. There was like a single battle, and in the single battle, like 20 million fucking people died.
well, to be okay, honestly, like a lot of that is like I think proven to usually be false, because even in ancient classical in classical history, so many like Greek art authors and like some Roman ones will kind of like inflate the numbers to make the thing more impressive. And you can tell also because those authors were also like they were born long after that conflict had died down.
Yeah.
Because in a lot of ancient history, a lot of historians kind of did that, depending on like the orators versus that, and like, you know, the rarity of the literate versus like the illiterate.
Yeah.
So like documentation. Yeah. So
Why am I not moving? Did my camera die again? No, it's still alive. I don't know why I'm not moving. Oh, I'm moving again. I definitely need to start like fundraising for an iPhone. I used iPhone to like use for tracking, I feel like. But whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Like Chinese history is a mess.
it is.
Because there's so much of it all the time. It's like
A lot of it
Jesus
is just genuinely interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting, but there's also like so much of it all the time.
Wait, who the fuck pinged me?
I think it was Wordle.
Oh yeah, I finished Wordle. It's sad, only 3 of us do Wordle regularly.
Yeah, I kind of got bored of it. Yeah.
I think it's because I'm not playing any other games that it's like the one thing I have close to it. Also, I bought rings. They're fidget rings. They're spinner rings.
Oh.
They say the problem is like with the moving parts, like I do wonder like at what point these things will start feeling loose, but like they'll still move in place. So
Yeah, you know what I'm doing for fidgeting right now?
what?
I have like a broken USB hub, and I'm just like plugging it into itself.
Fair.
And like unplugging it again for fidgeting.
Yeah, I totally get this whole stimming thing now. This is like extremely satisfying.
Yeah. But like the thing I would like, and that is the problem with the autism is like, yeah, that is satisfying. But the problem with autism is not the fact that you find it satisfying, is that if you don't do it, you like start like spreading out and like feeling bad.
Fair.
So like, yeah, it feels good for everyone, but like you can't, if you have autism, you kind of need to, because otherwise you kind of like start like losing your mind.
Oh, definitely. It's like it's kind of funny, like the stigma of like fidget toys, like early on, and now it's like whatever. It's just like it's just a bunch of old people not understanding and then realizing the contextual benefits.
Are you telling me old people are wrong sometimes?
Oh no, I'm telling you they're wrong most of the time.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. It was different in my day. Well, your day's over, old man.
Your
Keep
days are
on
your days
talking.
are ended, old man. The future
Yeah,
is
if you
now.
keep on talking, they'll soon be numbered.
Yeah. I don't know. That is. I just imagining like they should throw bouquets at like funerals.
I should show what?
You know, like the flower bouquets at like funerals.
Oh,
They just gather all the old people, like throw a flower bouquet at them at the funeral.
I have a friend who
And he's like, "You're next."
I think I've mentioned this on stream before. I have a friend who I have an agreement with where if he dies before me, I have to like rig his coffin and his corpse to dance to the Monster Mash.
Is that even legal?
I don't know, but he said like you're the only one who would be willing to do you're the only one I've asked who said they'd be willing to do it, so please could you? And I'm like, yeah, your family's gonna hate me, but like what do I care? I'm never gonna talk to them.
Like, is
After.
that not tampering with a corpse, or is that only like a thing if there was a crime committed?
I'd need him to like sign something, I suppose.
Because he's not like, or is it like preventing? Because I guess like you can bury him after, so he's not preventing a lawful burial,
Yeah.
which is also a crime.
I'd make sure that I'd do it right. I'd make sure it wasn't flying out the casket. He needs to dance to the Monster Mash.
It's like this, like I think it's Puerto Rico where they do funerals where they like dress people up and they like stand them straight and they like throw a party around them.
Would you want to be cremated or would you want to be buried?
I want to be buried without a coffin.
I definitely don't want cremation because, like, knowing my luck, the day I get cremated, they'd find out how to like reverse death the next day.
Yeah.
But like the prerequisite would be like you need your body, and I'm just like a pile of ash, so my ghost would be pissed.
You will be the last ghost hunting people.
That's a pretty good title, The Last Ghost.
Guns. Do you think that would be the first illegal? Do you think that would be like the first illegal thing that I do? Please. I mean, that would be like, I feel like that would be on character for me. Like the last thing I do is a crime. Like even in death, the last thing I do is a crime.
I genuinely don't know what would my last action be before I kick the bucket.
I think I'm probably going to kill myself. I think that's going to be the
I
last
don't
thing
know
I do.
I'd be too heartbroken, so don't do that.
No,
I don't know what I'd do.
But like not anytime soon. No, but like
like that's supposed to fucking call.
But like what I'm saying is that there's a lot of like sickness and illness that comes with being old that I'm not willing to deal with.
So like a euthanasia sort of thing.
Yeah. Like if I ever get like
Okay.
if I ever get told like yeah you're developing like dementia, I'm just killing myself before that happens.
You know what the funny thing is? My dad is very much of the same energy on that. And I can see why. You know what? I remember I was talking to Dura about this because Dura and I both love Kaiji and Akagi. So Akagi has like a sequel manga. This is the Mahjong one.
Yeah.
And Akagi is the protag of the Mahjong one. And I forget what the sequel is. Is it Tenma or something? And Akagi is like kind of like a background mentor character that's very popular, right?
Yeah.
He's the problem solver character. And then the arc has him explain to them he is forming dementia, so he has hooked himself up to a euthanasia machine, and then everyone has to beat him at Mahjong or else he will die because he will be euthanized.
Oh.
And then everyone's like doing the dramatic like friendship speech of just like, I'll take care of you when you're old. You'll still be there. And then yeah, Akagi wins and kills himself.
You know what? Based.
It's just like, shit.
Based.
It's like, oh,
Baller move.
Akagi also becomes an icon because like his grave, the cool thing about his gravestone is because he was like one of the ultimate gamblers. Every gambler who visits his grave chips off a piece of his tombstone and brings it with them as if it's a good luck charm, which is a pretty metal way to go out.
Yeah.
So hats off to you, baller.
Yeah.
Stay cool.
Yeah. Oh. No, yeah, like I
That's
definitely,
like
I have a list of
that's like my
situations.
favorite subversion.
I have a list of situations where like yeah, that happens. I'm not dealing with that. I'm just out. Bye bye.
Yeah, I don't like to think of my mortality too much. I think like
I
if it
don't
was in a
like it.
fantasy
I don't
setting-
like it, but my brain will not allow me to stop.
Yeah, because like if it was a fantasy setting, I would go out in one last bout of glory in a final like fight that was like very big, and I'd be satisfied with that. But I can't think about much others.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I think I know what I'd do. I'd probably like in my final moments, I'd be on my deathbed and I'd shit disturb my remaining relatives.
Yeah. I would like. I feel like if I was on a deathbed, I will make like a. If I was on my deathbed, I will make like a. I will make up story about like some buried treasure that doesn't actually exist.
Oh no! What I'd do is like I'd like they would hold my hand. They'd be like, "Grandpa," and it's like, "There's one last thing I need you to know. Now that I'm gone, you're the only ones who will be able to hold them back." Blech. Wait, what?
No, yeah. I will be like, yeah, like you know, like when I was young, I made this a bunch of money and I buried it. And there are clues. The clues are.
I forget where I heard that. Yeah, I forget where I heard that joke from, but it's like the perfect line to say to your killer. It's just like, "You fool! I was the one holding them back." That gives your killer like the biggest anxiety for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Like,
I
what
was
does it mean
the
he
only
holding them
one
back?
stopping them.
Now every grave misfortune happening to them and the world, they have to question themselves is like, was I a part of this?
I feel like that's another thing. I feel like when I die, I have to go like, bleh. I cannot die without making
me
the sound.
Me too. I gotta make the. I feel like it's a. You're not. Have you truly lived a life if that isn't your final word?
Bleh.
Bleh.
I'll put that on my gravestone. Final words. Bleh.
Bleh.
She died like she lived. Eto blamed. Yeah, final words. Eto bleh.
Eto bleh.
I'm going to have nightmares about this today.
No. Oh, the macabre. I hope we haven't made you guys feel or think about your mortality.
Is that how you say
too much.
that? Macabre? Wow.
Macabre?
Macabre is. I thought the E was
Is it
silent.
macabre?
I thought the E was
I've
silent.
heard people say macabre.
Macabre? I don't know. Speaking of words, I don't know
Macabre?
how to pronounce.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was going to say this earlier. Do you know how did you know that I used to say mahjong as mahong?
Of course you did. I mean, that's a Spanish like thing, right? Like your brain would just naturally incline.
Mahong.
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 I'd be getting ready for Mahong, hoping she ron me, and then I go sumo.
What?
Those are all mahjong terms.
Oh.
Ron is when you steal a tile to win. Sumo is when you draw the tile and you won. Yeah. Because essentially you're always just trying to complete a hand. You're always drawing every turn, but you can steal the tile that that the next person. Well, no, you can steal like I think you can run anyone, but like yeah, you can steal a tile as long as that tile's like the win condition. So you can't keep stealing tiles to make your win condition. You can only steal the final tile that will get you the winning sequence.
Mahong is a really weird game. I never understood it.
It's fun.
I don't
It's
think
really
I don't
fun.
think I want to understand it.
Rishi Mahjong's good. It's just like the hand memorization for some of the higher scoring options is awful. Also, never play Mahjong Soul. Fuck that game till I die. I hate it. It didn't get me pretty much my bootleg OC, and I will sue them one day.
Yes.
How dare they?
You only
Also,
played,
like,
you,
I'm
only,
trapped-
you only played one character and you got the full experience of not getting the character you want.
He's just, I don't need waifus. He's just my OC.
He's just me for real, for real.
He's just me for real, for real. he's literally verbatim like my white-haired OC. I don't get why. Whatever. And also playing ranked in Mahjong is like ass once you hit like it's like most games with competitive. Once you hit silver 3, get ready to get fucked out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Or I think it's silver 1. Whatever. Yeah, silver 1 because you have to get to gold 3. Like as soon as you hit silver 1 to gold 3, it is the most nightmarish gauntlet you've ever faced.
But I feel like that's the truth for like every competitive game.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
That's why I never play like competitive modes.
I think it's a little more frustrating with Mahjong because like Mahjong also needs you to have luck of the draw.
Yeah.
So there's just like so much to it, like when you like tilt badly, where it just feels like, man, it feels like fate itself is preordaining me to lose. Like obviously you can recover from bad situations, but the more games you play with that negative thing, and then you get bad luck draws, you'll just hate it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mahjong.
Mahjong.
Maybe I'm just like very like sleepy because I find that just like the word Mahjong very funny.
There are some phonetics that are just extremely funny to me.
Mahjong.
Mahjong.
This is like I'm talking about my penis.
I prefer Mahjong over like Shogi.
Mahjong.
Shogi is just chess 2. I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah, but Shogi has like cool names for the pieces.
Whatever. It's like, guess what? I have to read kanji for it? Get the fuck out of here.
Mahjong. I'm going to be saying that the whole day. Mahjong.
A lot of it is just board memorization, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's why computers are so good at it.
Shogi.
I guess Mahjong doesn't have like a love interest in Persona, so I suppose maybe that's what Shogi has above it. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
That's true. I've never played Go either.
Me neither.
I've never seen people talk about Go.
No, me neither. Like I know it exists, but I don't even actually know what it is about.
There was an anime about it, like where it's like basically Yu-Gi-Oh! Where
There's an anime about everything.
Yeah, where a ghost haunts a kid and he's like, "You're going to be the best Go player." But could you honestly imagine, like, if you had to be haunted by a ghost and he asked you to do the most mundane task for his own shit? It's like, bro, I have my own limited time on this planet. Why am I playing this game for you? You better sweeten the pot. You better be like my warlock patron. I better get something out of this.
Yeah. Is there even like any money on like Go competitions?
I'm sure for any games, like on a competitive level. I don't think the pools might be too like nice, but maybe. Because I know professional shogi players do get a decent amount of money.
Yeah, but I think like they mostly do it from like sponsorships and shit.
Yeah, I know Mahjong because it's just straight up gambling, but I've never heard people talk about Go. So
Pokemon Go to the pools.
Pokemon Go.
I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go. Are people still playing that?
Apparently the quality of life issues got better. I remember installing it like 2 to 3 years later after it was released. Maybe 4 years later. And I was like, oh, what an extremely polished game. Too bad I'm actually extremely bored and this still drains my battery. And then I uninstalled it.
Yeah.
There's also just little to no incentive for me because like you can't move the Pokemon to your Pokemon bank. And I don't see... I honestly can't be unreasonable enough to go like, yeah, they should totally do that because that would just mitigate people buying the main games to collect those Pokemon. Yeah. But it's like, here are a bunch of Pokemon I'm collecting for no reason. They serve no purpose. They're just for this limited game. If I had some sort of incentive for the main games to be playing this game, I would, but I don't see any that would keep me around. And I don't even play the mainline games anymore.
Yeah. It's crazy to think how old that is by now.
Pokemon?
Pokemon Go in particular.
Yeah. It used to be like one of the biggest crazes.
It is like over 9 years old by now, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, time fucking flies. We still have one friend who plays it. Because of course he plays it.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. I can't play Jackbox, guys. I'm playing Mario Galaxy. You've already finished Mario Galaxy. I know.
But I want to play as Luigi.
Okay.
To his credit, he didn't look Luigi.
I think my favorite thing about it is whenever he argues with Patch once mentioned that she made him take like those online autism tests and he like scored absurdly high and he just was like whenever he loses an argument so badly, he has this funny way of going like, no. Like he knows the difference.
No.
No. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you telling me with your habits, it didn't occur to you, bro? He's like, no.
What time
I
is
think
it?
everyone in our it's 12:25. We got like, you know what? Let's give it 5 more minutes.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm so sleepy. I took a nap before.
I had a power nap earlier today, and I was gonna be like productive with the research, and I was for all things considered, and then I got like a call to like sort out some more shifts during the holiday season. So hooray for more money.
Money.
Money. I'm gonna use it for art.
Money for
Which
gacha.
no.
Oh.
You get your own money for gacha. You're a Twitch streamer now. That's a work expense.
Money for gacha?
Yeah, exactly. You stream your gacha rolls. That's a work expense.
I don't think I've ever actually
when
paid for anything on a gacha game.
Oh, valid. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the art. So like, fun thing is like, since I'm getting new art, the portrait in this podcast might end up changing.
Wow.
I'll finally get an update.
Wow.
I mean, there was another portrait that I had on hand, but like, as much as I love it, I know it's like way more edgy. So, fine. It's my kaleidoscope eyes. This is my favorite one.
Yeah. Who is throwing fireworks at this hour? What the? It's not even a special day.
He's finally going full VTuber. Nah, I can only afford PNGs. Plus, I like commissioning artists a lot, so it works out.
And become a VTuber to have money for art. It's a business expense.
I'd need the down payment for the model that's modeled after my OC. And that is way more as an initial down payment.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I know plenty of artists who are familiar with making VTuber avatars. I think I also like a lot of VTuber avatars. I think some of the ones I dislike are the ones that are way too like they're Mahoyo thin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the fucking noodle. I hate. If my OCs were Mahoyo thin, I would be upset.
Mahong.
Every time I
you.
see someone telling me, it's like, look at this Genshin character. They're so thick, and I just look at them and like, what the fuck have you beyond?
Yeah, what do you think thick is?
Yeah. Oh, Nick, have you played the new Digimon yet? No, it's too expensive, but like, I'm really interested. We talked about this before, I think, on the podcast. Like, they have the DLC, and like, they have Blitz War Greymon in the DLC, and I want to play it so bad. He's so cool. So fucking cool. He's just War Greymon, but red, but with guns. Oh. So maybe I'll pick it up down the line. I think there's more DLC down anyway. Digimon like Cyber Sleuth and the Cyber Sleuth trilogy and whatever this one's calling it itself are like some of the best JRPGs I've ever played.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like definitely better than Pokemon. I know one Pokatuber, which is obvious for his bias with shit talking Pokemon. Like clearly you didn't play it, and also like the quality control is just better. Like Pokemon has not put money in their own games. And it shows. So
Yeah.
like yeah.
Cheap looking games.
Like hate to break it to you, I don't think it's anywhere near the most interesting like monster capture, monster trainer game anymore.
Yeah,
the only reason why people are getting it is sunken cost fallacy.
Play a real Shin Megami Tensei game.
Play Shin Megami Tensei game. Play Cyber Sleuths. Play like Pal. Well, and Pal Wars more like Arc, but even then, play Cassette Beast. Play something else. Play something where the person making it actually cared.
Yeah. But like, why would they even do that? If like, their games are like the fastest selling games ever made, why would they change that?
Yeah, why would they change it? No, it's true. It's true. It's one of those frustrating arguments where I'm like, yeah, you're absolutely right. It just sucks because like, it's not me talking to the dev. I have to talk to the fan base, and the fan base doesn't want to change.
Yeah.
But for some reason, some of them want to complain. I'm like, no, you're feeding into it. So
Yeah, it's
I'm
like,
sorry.
it's like, yeah, they complain so much, but like, you're still buying it, so like, shut the fuck up.
You're still buying it. Yeah, it's just like you asked for gruel.
And they give you gruel.
Get your gruel. Like, or not even you asked for gruel. You asked for you got your order. They gave you your wrong order and it was gruel and you went, okay.
Okay, I'll pay for it anyway.
I'll pay for it anyway, but I'm gonna complain while I eat it. It's like, no, bitch. Just
And then I'll come back next time and I'll also pay again next time.
Yeah. It's just, what did you think was gonna happen?
Yeah.
I actually haven't played Cassette Beast. I heard it was pretty good, but
Me neither. I haven't played it.
I think there was. I think there was no. I think I played the demo with Dura, but I never followed up, and I don't think Dura followed up on it either. I remember the only Monster Hunter. Oh, I've mentioned it before, Nexamon, but like, yeah, it's a genre to which I am like not too invested in.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually, like, my brain is just like, if I'm gonna get that itch, it's probably gonna be more of like JRPG, and I'll just go for the JRPG. Yeah.
I also feel like a lot of those games don't really have like, I don't know. I feel like the story and like the actual like monster collecting are like separate things. And they doesn't actually do like any attempt to like put them together.
Yeah.
So I don't know. At least in Mega Man Tensei forces you through difficulty to like keep going and keep collecting. You know? Oh, Silent! By the way, Silent, have you seen the new bonk? We have a new 3D bonk. Behold, the new bonk. Ow. Why was there two bonks, actually? Ow. I think it looks really funny, actually.
Yeah, it's very cute. It'd be funny if like you got the whole like if somehow it could actually like fuck up your model. You'd get like the caved in head with like the piano board teeth.
Yeah.
So many new ones that I don't know. I feel Digimon is like one of those properties where it isn't like Pokemon or, well, not even Pokemon, but it's like it's one of those properties where you don't necessarily need to catch up with every single one, and it's fine because like I think it didn't inherently come with like any sort of marketing or it's like you should collect them all. It's just like, yeah, just get the ones you want and just fight. And I know like people always say that's a Western one. It's like, yeah, but Nintendo never like corrected it like immediately, I feel. So.
Yeah. Did the bike work? Why didn't you see the bike? Let me see. Did I break it? I think I broke the bike.
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna break this podcast though.
Let us return.
Oh god damn it, woman! You cut me off.
We're back in the hexagon dimension.
I hope you get hexed and I'll be gone. Check out my YouTube at youtube.com/@nocturne. That's youtube.com/@nocturne. Or my Twitch. They're in the title. Drop a follow on either. Link is in the title of the podcast. Follow Candy on her Twitch and YouTube to see her past broadcasts, clips, and podcasts. Check her Blue Sky for her organized thoughts, or join her Discord to see her disorganized thoughts, or, you know, her regular thoughts. The bot will leave all the links provided, and if you have such feedback for the podcast, like, hey guys, will either of you actually make a bit about the feedback that's funny? To which we'll say, not this week.
Yeah.
Not next week. Bye. Have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Stay safe. Stay happy. Take care. Love you, Candy. Bye.
Love you too. Bye bye. Okay, so. Let's talk about next week. Yeah, I know, Gons, they are so mean. They are so mean, I cannot believe it. But anyway, let's talk about next week. I will try to stream 3 times next week. I will see, because I think I'm finally done with college. I think for this semester, so I think I should be able to like stream more for a couple of weeks. So I will try, maybe like 4 streams next week. I don't know. No guarantees, no promises, but I will try. That being said, I'm very sleepy, so we're just going to go ahead and say hi to someone, and I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. And as usual, everyone, thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a good day, good night, good rest of your time zone. And I'll see you again soon. Oh, she's streaming. She's usually never streaming when I'm live. I'm also going to try to stream early a couple times next week. And maybe I will stream tomorrow. That's another thing. Maybe I will stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe I will stream tomorrow. I will see how it works, because I'm supposed to be home alone tomorrow, so it should be easier to have like a little stream going. We'll see. I really need to like organize some stuff and like talk to the people I live with to like be able to like get a more like fixed schedule going. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. So again, thank you everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Bye bye.